The Emirates NBA Cup is here. You can win big getting in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. All 30 teams split into 6 groups every Tuesday and Friday, playing for the right to advance into a single elimination in-season tournament, culminating in the NBA Cup Championship in Las Vegas. First time, here's something special for you. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code MONEYMOVES. That's code MONEYMOVE for new customers to get $150 in bonus bet if your bet wins when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Hey, Swish, you're going to have to learn when Ocho shooting your hot lie. You'll feel about it as time goes on.
Time out. Before you finish the introduction, I'm not lying. Ask the game. I was on the game team at Drew League in LA in Compton. I dropped 32. Why would I lie?
How you get to be 56 if you born in 78?
No, I'm just okay. Now he asked my age. He asked me, can we go golf?
Let me finish this intro, man. We'll get to this. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I am your favorite Shannon Sharpe. Bottom right, he's your favorite 85. He's from Liberty City. He's a Bengal Ring of Fame honoree. He's a Pro Bowler. He's an All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson, but just call him Ocho. The guy in the bottom left is our new correspondent. He's our new co-host. We got a tripod now. He is Swish. 2 NBA championships, one of the great three-point shooters in NBA history, the guy that was heat checking the moment he stepped into the game. Y'all know him, a wine connoisseur, a golfing phenom. Guy that got into the game late, but he's playing an awful lot now, and he's getting better and better. My brother told me to tell you, when you want some of that smoke, just let him know.
I've been looking for him since Memphis. I ain't gonna lie. I've been looking for it since Memphis. We played at St. Jude a couple years back. He won the John. So I won't smoke with him. He was talking cold trash too at the little reception. Got his trophy, stood up there, poked his chest out. I said, I won't smoke with him.
That's JR Swish. Thank you guys again. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We want to thank you guys. The support that we've received over the last 16, 17 months has been incredible, because without you, there can be no Nightcap. There can be no Ocho and Swish joining the table. So thank you so very, very much for your support and your continued support. Make sure you check out Shay by Laportier. We have an abundance in stock. The holidays, Thanksgiving right around the corner, Christmas and New Year's. And we want you to have a very, very festive holiday season. And what better way is to enjoy it with a bottle of Shay by Laportier. If you cannot find it in a city or a state near you, you can reach out and order it, and we'll ship it directly to your door. And do us one more favor. Please make sure you drink responsibly. Please go follow Shay, my media company, on all its platforms. That's Shay Media. And my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. We dropped T-shirts last month. I was hell when I was well. I'll lie for you before I lie to you. We have black Nightcap hoodies, and we have a Stay With Me Now hoodie. And of course, our best sellers are the Unc and Ocho tees. They've become so popular, Ocho. They wanted them in black, and now we've dropped those within like the last 2 weeks. We dropped the Unc and Ocho tees in black. Quantities are limited, so make sure you grab yours while supplies last. And we thank you for your support. The game tonight, the Cavaliers got back onto the winning track after dropping a game last night to the Boston Celtics. They beat the Pelicans. Hell, I don't know. Hey, Swish, I think we could go play for the Pelicans, because I didn't know not one person in that starting line except Peyton. The Cavaliers led by as many as 34 points. They're unbeaten at home, 9 games. Donovan Mitchell played only 20 minutes. Evan Mobley logged just 18. but they blow out the Pelicans 128-100, and they look to be for real. I understand they dropped last night. I still think the Celtics are the best team in the NBA, considering their depth. But the Cavaliers I believe the Cavaliers are going to be there. We know the Sixers are not. We're going to talk about the Sixers a little later, Swish. The Sixers are not what we thought they were going to be. The Knicks are still trying to figure it out. Milwaukee got back on the winning track. They look good tonight. Giannis was incredible tonight. But Swish, when you look at the Cavaliers, what do you like so much about what you see from the Cavaliers?
I mean, the thing to me that sticks out the most about the Cavs is like they got two superstars that can take over the game. And it reminds me a lot about how Bron and Kai used to do. They literally used to take turns, and the way Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland just take over the game, and then their supporting cast around them just fits in because nobody's trying to outdo one another. They're just trying to do their job at the end of the day. And when you got guys playing like that, and you got a coach like Kenny that you want to play for, it makes it easy. It makes the game that much easier. But to go back to that Pelicans thing, man, I went to the game last night when they played Dallas, and we definitely could play. Ocho, you could get 32 in that game. You could have got 32.
I 32 any game, but go ahead. I got you. I get 32 any game.
Yeah, I Swish, I agree with you. Because last year it seemed like Garland, because Mitch had just got there, they had a hard time cohabitating together. It seemed like Garland played better when Mitch wasn't on the court. Mitch could take the game over when Garland wasn't on the court. Obviously, Mobley and Jared Allen's going to do what they do. You got 2 7-footers. He's going to command the paint. Jared Allen's going to be rim protect. Mobley's a nice defender, but he stepped his game up. Mid-range game, can shoot the 3. So I like what they have. You got a veteran in Tristan Thompson. You got Niang that can shoot the 3. He had an unbelievable night tonight. He had 6 of 12 from the 3-point line, and that's what you need. But for them to get off to this start, I don't think anybody saw this coming. Everybody thought with the addition of Paul George at Philly, they were going to be good with Karl-Anthony Towns, and they still can. It's early in the season, Ocho. What are they?
Yeah, very early.
Probably 16, 17, less than 20 games into the season. We see the Knicks, they're winning. They were up by like 16 on the Suns, minus KD. And so the Knicks going to take some time for them to blend Karl-Anthony in. The Heat, they up and down, but I think when it's all said and done, they'll probably be there at the end. But I think everybody's in unanimity here that we believe the Celtics are the best team in the East. Go ahead, Ocho.
Now, are the Celtics the best team in the East because they've started off the season so well, or you basically based them the best team in the East simply because they won the championship last year?
Nah, they're the best team. Look at what they can throw at you. JT and JB can go get you 30, 40 in a given night. You look at Derek White and Holiday, great defenders that can chip in with somewhere between 15, 20 on a given night. Now, mind you, Porzingis is really not playing.
Right.
And they got Pritchard coming off the bench. They're deep. They're legit. They're for real. And the thing is, I think in order for them to be, they want to be thought of as a great team. They don't want to waste these guys in their youth. You got JT, you got JB, you got these guys in their youth. They were like, let's try to stack a couple of these things. Let's try to get 2, 3, or 4 of these things. So when it's all said and done, because if you just get one championship with these guys, you wasted it. Because you drafted both of them. They got an opportunity to come up. You made trades early on. You brought in Derek White. You got in Holiday. So if you only win one championship, Swish, with this team, you underachieved.
Well, then that brings my next question. Hey, Swish, you could probably answer this. I mean, Uncle, you can answer it too. So how many championships do you think they can get? So in comparison, excuse my lack of knowledge of the game of basketball, when I think about the Lakers, when Shaq and Kobe were paired together and they were able to have that run, but a rift between the two, whatever it might be, caused them to break up because they could have won multiple. They could have won many more, maybe 2 or 3 more if they had stayed together. Do you think it's the same thing for the Celtics?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, Swish. Go ahead, Swish. I'll let you answer.
I don't think so. I think that they're very fond of one another. They have a genuine relationship and they really care about one another. To me, and I think the only thing that really breaks it up is if the team falls into a situation to where they can't pay a guy or 2. Mm-hmm. And if you fall in those situations, then that can really make a riffle in the team, depending on, then that's where you see how good your GM is. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Oklahoma City did a great job with that. So many, over the years, continuously picking great guys and San Antonio that just fit their system. And it's not, no matter who comes in and out of that position, they find a glue guy in those certain positions to where ain't much you can do.
Yeah, I think you gotta maximize this opportunity switch within the next 3 years because these contracts are gonna come due. I mean, JB making 300 and JT making 300. That's going to be next contract's going to be 400. Yeah. You got Holiday making 130. You got Derek White making 130. Porzingis is going to want money.
Yeah.
And so you're probably going to lose Pritchard and free agency.
About to sit down.
Big Al's going to take whatever because he's happy. He likes this situation. He's winning when you play that long switch. Now, maybe he's looking for one last payday, but he's made a lot of money. He got paid max dollars in Atlanta. He got paid big dollars to go to Boston. He got more money to go to Philly.
I'm not even talking about money. I'm just talking about being able to sit down. Like, shoot, he won a championship. He getting up in his age. He might want to take it.
Yes.
He's a person and personality that could take a front office job somewhere. He might want to, take a back seat.
Yeah. I think that's the biggest thing, Ocho. I don't see Kobe. I think that, and I could be wrong, but you were like around it, Swish, or you was there. You kind of saw it. I think you were just coming into the league. But when you look at it, Kobe needed his own team. Kobe had gotten tired of playing second fiddle. And a lot of times that's what happens. Guys get tired.
That's tough.
Second fiddle.
It was Shaq. Shaq was winning the finals MVP. They were saying that Shaq was, we saw what Kobe was doing.
30, 18, 35, and 22.
Yeah, Shaq, look with Shaq average in the finals. He was 38 and 16. He was 35 and 17.
God rest his soul. Kobe was man, but that was Shaq team.
Yes. And so he wanted and had Shaq stayed in better, if Shaq could have maintained his weight and conditioning, let's just say for another 3 to 4 years, they know they underachieved because you won't ever see a duo like that again. A guard and a big. You won't see it again. Not like Shaq.
Well, Shaq will tell you,
like Kobe.
Shaq will tell you he underachieved and he didn't take it as personal or as serious as Kobe did. And that's what their major frustration was. Like, when you guys,
that's what Kobe.
Yeah, like you got somebody that big and that dominant. He like, bro, if you just worked out a little bit, like if you just did something, he out here eating in and out, chilling with Uncle Rome. You know what I mean? You just shooting movies and do what you got to do, bro. We trying to win 6, 7 of these things,
right?
Well,
they should have. They definitely should have won more than 3.
Yeah, you heard what you said about as far as the Celtics being able to keep the core players intact, and at some point players are going to want to get paid. Well, hell, shouldn't the Celtics always be all right as long as they have Tatum and they have JB, and as long as you be able to build around those two, you should be fine, and right?
Ocho, but you got to realize, you think about it, they're paying $1 billion in salary. You got 2 guys on your roster, $300 million plus.
Right.
The next contract is what's going to be, Ocho, $400 million. Plus, right. So that's $800 million.
They young.
Jason Tatum just turned 26, Ocho.
Yeah,
26.
He might catch another 2 max deals at 5, 6 years, 4, 5, 6 years.
Yeah, and so you think about it, and look, Holiday. I think they just locked up Holiday. We just lost JR, but he'll be back shortly. They just locked up Holiday. What did they give Holiday? 4 years for like 120, 130? But it's like 30 plus a year. Derek White got like 130 a year.
Shit.
And so when you factor that in, Ocho, it's like, hold on, we like winning championships, but dang.
Yeah.
At some point in time, Ocho, I want to try to win a championship, but I want to cut the cost.
They ain't gonna work like that, huh? It is not gonna work like that.
So Holiday got 4 years, 134. What did Derek White get? He got 4 years, 118. So that's 252 right there. You got a $306 million guy. So that's over 500 million. And now you got another 318 guy. So you're over $800 million with 4 guys. There's 12 to make up a roster. You got Porzingis. Porzingis
Right.
probably making 30. What is Porzingis? He's got to be at least 25 to 30 a year. You got 2 years, 60. So that's
Okay.
30 million.
Right.
So now you're pretty close to 9. You throw in Al Horford. What did Al get? Al making 15. That's at 900 million right there.
Woo-hoo.
With 6 guys. You got another 6 guys.
Hey, but look, it's paying dividends though. It's paying off.
Yes.
It's paying off.
And so, but see, here's the thing. They already want to sell it because the value is high. We just won a championship, and they see where this thing is going now.
Right.
You see where it's going. These prices ain't coming down. Hey, this is the last year of the old TV deal.
Right.
Next year is the new TV deal.
That's more money. Yeah.
So they're like, you know what? We bought for low. With never, hey, we good. Let somebody else worry about it. And so that's kind of where it's headed
Let
right
me know
now.
if they need a 10-day.
But man, you must be in a silo.
I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to get through that.
We hear you, but we don't see you. The Cavs bounced back last night from a 120-117 loss in Boston last night. We got this stats, Ash? Can you put the game stats up? The first loss of the season. So now they're 16-1. They were 15-0. They lost last night 15-1. Now they're 16-0, but they're undefeated at home. It was a very good game. Jason Tatum did Jason Tatum type things. I think he dropped 32 last night. See if you can find that game from last night, Boston, Cleveland. Putting it up on the iPad. Or you gonna let it was yesterday, Jordan. Bear with us, guys. While JR tries to fix his
What's cold in here, boy? Oh,
what, in the hotel room?
yeah, man. I'm in New York. I'm in New York, and I can't find where they put me in this little boutique hotel. I can't find nothing in here.
Nah, that's one thing. Them little chic boutique hotels, I don't be liking them.
Yeah, they too small. I'm set up in the bathroom, huh?
Yeah.
Little ass rooms, 800 a night. They should
Hey,
be ashamed of themselves.
I'm set up in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
man. I remember one time I was in a room, Ocho. Hell, I from the bed, I could just roll over and brush my teeth. I said, what kind of bullshit? I said, what kind of bullshit? Oh, what kind of bull job is this, man? Hey, JR, I'm in the bed brushing my teeth, laying down watching TV, put my toothbrush under the sink.
Hey, listen, it's smart. It's cute. I don't know if that's the right word to use for a boutique hotel. It's cute. It looks very modern. But listen, I could touch the wall and touch the dough.
Yes. Ocho, see, people think I'm lying. Ocho, I can open the door from the bed. I ain't even have to get up. I mean, I'm like, what? Oh, but it had little square fixtures, and they had the all the little glasses, and man, I don't need look. I want to sleep. That ain't gonna do me no good with my eyes closed.
Mm-hmm.
But Swish, last night the Celtics won 120-117. You got 33 points from Jason Tatum. You got 20 from Big Al. You got 11 from Holiday. You got 19 from Derek White. You got 17 from JB, and you got 13 from Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard, people don't give him enough credit, but he comes off the bench. He's a little spark plug. He's going to give you great defensive play. He's going to get you somewhere, but he's going to get you 10 a night.
He's not going to hurt you.
Hit a couple of big threes.
Which is big. He's not going to hurt you. He's going to get you extra possessions. He's going to knock down big shots. Be consistent.
Yep. Did this game play out kind of how you think? Then the thing was the three-point shot. Boston shot 22 of 41, 54%, 51% from the floor. It's hard to beat a team if you let a team shoot 54% from the three, and they get that many threes off a JR, and you let them shoot 52% from the floor. It's hard to beat a team unless you shoot 58% from the three and 54% from the 2-point line. It's hard to beat a team when you allow them to shoot that high percentage from the floor.
Yeah, it ain't. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to beat teams, and then I think they motto is like they trying to shoot up. I think they're trying to shoot 53s a game.
50 a game.
50 a game is crazy. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I shot 21 or 22 in the game one time, but it was all wide open looks. They were doubling Bron, they were doubling Kalo, they were doubling Kai. I was just out there and it was getting open looks. But to be able to shoot 10, 12 a game, when I first came into the league, to shoot 6 was a lot. You shooting 12 to 13 a game as one player, and then a team you shooting 50. That's, man, I played in the wrong era. I played in the wrong era, dog.
They got up 60 the other night, JR. They shot 61 threes as a team. The Celtics shot 61 threes the other night.
Oh my God. They had to win. Oh my God.
61. I mean, because you look at it, JT was 6 of 10. Al was 4 of 5. Holiday was 3 of 4. Derek White was 4 of 7. Brown didn't shoot the ball from 3 very well. He was 2 of 7, but Pritchard was 3 of 6. And Hauser's another guy that can come in and let the 3 ball go. He can get streaky hot and make 4 or 5 coming off the bench. He was 0 of 2. So they were 22 of 41 from the 3-point line.
It's only 3 people all those people that you named that I know for sure, like, know exactly who they is. Bro, in order to be able to shoot those type of shots and be able to play, that's incredible, man. That's incredible. Because Byron Scott ain't going for it. Him, George Carl, they ain't going for it. Kmart, you shooting threes? Oh, hell nah. Hey, Lee, you shoot threes? Oh, hell nah. That many threes going up, man, you better be making them. They better be making 50%.
Man, I remember when they first instituted the 3-point shot back in '79, and Chris Ford from the Celtics made the first 3. I mean, teams were shooting 1 or 2 a game.
It's crazy.
They would shoot. If you shot one, I mean, sometimes teams wouldn't even shoot. The only time they shot threes was the end of the first quarter, end of the shot clock, some stuff like that, Jerry. It wasn't no running no sets to try to get somebody to shoot a 3. You shot one out of necessity. Right. The shot clock winding down. It was the end of the quarter, end of the half. Late, you know what I'm saying? You down by 3 and somebody launching it. Now they running plays to get somebody to the 3. In transition, guys ain't running to the front of the rim. They running to the 3-point line.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so you saying back in '79 when they first incorporated 3-point, it was strictly post game and mid range. That's all
it was. Hell yeah, you play. Everybody wanted a big. You had to get a big because you wanted to dump it down.
Right.
That was 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, even in the 90s. Steph Curry. I mean, they started shooting more threes in 2000s, but it was Steph and the Warriors that came in and said, "Oh, it's okay. There's no such thing as a bad shot." Because Swish, you back in the day. Man. Oh no. Okay, good job. Now they encourage you to shoot the 3. It's kind of hard for you to be an elite player if you can't shoot the 3 unless you're so physically talented like a Giannis. Right. Look at LeBron. LeBron has been able to stay around a lot longer because what? He developed the 3 ball later in his career because he realized that was one of the ways he was going to be able to stay around because he's still athletic. He can still get downhill, but it takes so much out of you to constantly try to go through 1, 2, 3 players and get to the rim. Hell, man, y'all ain't finna tire me out. I'm finna stand out here and hit a couple of threes on y'all ass.
It's like a boxer, man. You out there jabbing, throwing jabs, set you up. Because trust and believe, you get down to the nitty gritty. He getting to that. Oh,
he going to the paint now. Yeah, he gonna get downhill. Right. You saw in the Olympics when the rubber needed to meet the roll against Sudan. What did he do? He put his head down. He said, "I'm going to the rim. Stop me if you can."
When he was with Miami, he was shooting like 68, 70%, something crazy, like all layups.
He shot like 57% from the floor.
He had a run. When I remember he was coming through the guard, and I was just like, damn, bro, like he.
Oh, I remember that Swish. He had like 6 or 7 games where he shot 60% from the floor, and it wasn't all layups. He was shooting threes. He was shooting the mid range. And it was the game, if I'm not mistaken, it was the game before the All-Star game. He had it, and he just took an off-balance 3 against OKC that dropped him under 60. That dropped him up under it. Guys, we got to talk about this game. The Grizzlies defeated the 76ers last night, 117 to 111. But we're going to talk about this, what transpired yesterday, but tonight the Grizzlies beat the 76ers. But the big story came yesterday. After the Sixers' fourth straight loss, Kyle Lowry called for a team meeting. Players and coaches held each other accountable and took fault for the start of the season. Maxey challenged Joel Embiid to be on time to the team activities, calling him out for being late for everything and how it impacts the locker room from the other players to the coaching staff. Ocho, Swish, you weren't on.
Sir.
Ocho, you remember I told you last year, in 1995, Mike Shanahan, first game as the head coach, I won offensive player of the game. I had 10 catches for $180. I was offensive player of the game. But there were some plays that Shannon was bull jiving. So he called me in his office and he said 84, I want to talk to you about something. I thought I was doing, he gonna call me in and congratulate me like, Ocho, 10 for $180 for a tight end.
Oh, yeah.
So he puts the tape on, Swish, and I'm looking, loafing, didn't get out the break, half-assing on the block.
Yeah.
Cut the tape off. He says, I'll never accept anything in a win I wouldn't in a loss. So let me ask both of you guys, did you think Joel Embiid just started showing up targeted to these activities this year, or did he do it when he was winning the MVP? Did he do it when they were winning? You see, you accepted it. You tolerated it when you was winning. Now it's an issue. Now you see why, Ocho, I say you don't tolerate anything in a win you wouldn't in a loss?
Yes, sir.
This is why. Because if you think Joel Embiid just started showing up late this year, if you think this is the first time that he's been tardy, this man said, how about showing up on time for all things? This is why. This is why.
And you know, the funny thing about it is, especially when it comes to time like this, when you're losing, everything else is magnified. They find all the reasons, you know, you were doing it before, but you know, they brush it off because you're winning. And not only are you winning, when Joel Embiid is on the court, you know what you get. You know what you get when he's on the court. But it's a problem now when you're losing, then they start to nitpick. I'm not saying it's nitpicking, but again, you get down to the root of the problem. The root of the problem is whatever they see fit doesn't fit as what we do as a team. So as a team, if we have one person that's showing up late, even if it may be our best player, but I think they've given Tyrese Maxey the keys to the 76ers. So he feels it's his duty to call out the other best player on the team.
I love it.
And that's where they are now.
Honestly, man, the biggest takeaway from this whole thing for me, because I worked out with Tyrese. Like, I worked out with him when he was going to pre-draft. I worked out his first couple of years in the league. Like, it was obviously my tail end, but like to see his growth to where he's at now and to be able to call out the MVP, I'm like, yo, bruh, like, I love it. I love that shit. Like, bro, like, I don't. For me, that was my biggest complaint about any and everything. Don't tell me to do something that you not out here doing. Don't tell me to be here on time if you're not showing up on time. Don't tell me to watch film if you're not watching film. Don't tell me to be here on this screen if you're not there on that screen. Don't tell me to communicate on defense if you just out there just go. I don't want to hear that, bro. It's accountability all the way from the top to the bottom. And when you get a player like that, man, shout out to Tyrese, man. I rocks with that. That shit is tough. I like that.
Hey, Jay, you ever had to call somebody out?
Hell yeah, we always do. You got to.
Okay. But you don't make that would cause a rift between Tyrese and Embiid. Did you have to do that publicly though? Like,
it got out. It got out. Said it publicly.
He didn't say anything. It got out. But just like everything that happened in the locker room, it get out. Dog. Somebody gonna go tell.
Yeah,
you know how this thing work, Ocho.
Yeah. I mean, there's something like
either a player has a reporter has a relationship with a player,
right?
Or he has a front office person, or he has a coach. It's getting out. Yeah. But people get upset. People got upset with Stephen A. when he said that Stephon Diggs was unhappy and he was going to want out. He made that up. Where's Stephon Diggs now, Ocho?
Yeah, he out of there.
Looking good over there.
Yeah. People, but the thing is, I'm not saying always, but a lot of times when these reporters get stuff, where you think Adam Schefter, Where you think Woj? Where you think Shams? Where you
Yeah.
think Jay Glazier? Rest his soul, Chris Morrison. Where do you think they got these stories from?
They got to come from somebody.
Within the organization.
I'm not gonna lie, it took me so long to understand that, even being in the business, like just like really understanding the business of it all. Like shit just can't coming out of nowhere. Like like it's coming out, but like you gotta see, like you gotta watch how like the plays or how shit play out to really see the trades or the free agent moves or whatever else that like it's so deeper than rap. It's crazy, man.
And you got agents telling. So it's not, and people like, I don't do it. I mean, I know a lot of stuff. I mean, things that was going on, but that ain't my job, Ocho. I ain't no insider.
Right.
I talk in a way, but people say, Shannon, how you know? Don't worry about it. I know. Don't you worry about how I know, because I ain't giving up no sources. Everybody state your source. No. That's just like all the scandals. Think about all the whistleblowers, Ocho. If I gave up my source, there'd be a lot of stuff we'd have never known. Watergate would have never happened without Deep Throat.
Mm-hmm.
All the cigarettes and nicotine, how addictive it was. If that person didn't blow the whistle, that they were adding high levels of nicotine because they knew it was addictive, and that's why people had a hard time quitting smoking.
Yeah.
All the things when they had the Iran-Contra, all the stuff that was going on in government. Without that, so nobody's going to give up their sources. But people think this notion, and I'm not saying that reporters haven't made up stuff, but a lot of the stuff that these reporters are saying, it's coming. It's coming right out that locker room. Either an agent gave it up, a player gave it up, a coach gave it up, or a front office person
to me,
gave
it's not necessarily on the reporter, bro. It's like, to me, it's on the person who's saying it. Because like for me, if I say something, I'm gonna tell you, hey, Ocho, you can go wherever you want to go and say that I said this. Hey, you go wherever you want to go and say I said this. But in certain situations, you sitting there like, hey man, don't tell nobody I told you. Like, bro, hold up, bro. I ain't with all that. Like that shit right there. I ain't with all that, dog. Nah, don't tell nobody I told you.
I ain't going, Ocho. First of all, I ain't telling nothing.
Right.
I ain't telling nothing, because the way I look at it, like my family, stuff that was in my family. Why would I go tell somebody we ain't got no running? I mean, after the fact, I tell you 20 years later. But you thought I was going to tell somebody that secret, Ocho, when I'm actually living in it?
Absolutely not.
Hell no.
Right.
So if I'm playing, and even now, I might say some things that happened in the locker room, so forth and so on. I'd never tell who was it, who did this. But I'm like, these reporters and people get mad. Oh, no, bro. Nah. People be diming other people
That's
out.
how I feel about the soup incident. Like that happened in the practice facility. Like, come on, bro. How does she get to the
Oh, you thought the Super Bowl man?
Nah, but not only that though, but like y'all, they don't find out until like they don't suspend me until the league and everybody else find out. Like, so it wasn't embarrassing, or it wasn't no egg on y'all face until everybody else found out, until this shit get leaked.
Right.
So then y'all gotta look like y'all gotta do something. But like, bro, like, come on, man, that shit is weak.
But my thing is though, Swish. See, Ocho, now you see why sometimes guys don't matter. How many times you think Kobe showed up late? A Jordan, a Bron, Bird, Magic. When you look, there's a reason why guys are great. Look, guys are great, and then you have, I mean, there's levels to this. I mean, we all might live in the same house, but some of us got bigger rooms.
Big facts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm number 267 in the Hall of Fame, but Reggie White and LT and Time, they're on different floors. I'm in the house. I'm in the building.
Right.
But there's levels to this. My thing is with Joel, if God gave you that kind of ability, wouldn't you want to maximize it? I'm going to be in the best shape I possibly can be, considering big men don't play long because of the size and because of the lower extremities. You got knee, you got feet. Big Bill Walton. You look at Shaq. You look at a lot of the big men. They have issues that small guys don't have because of the weight disparity, Ocho, and getting that up and down, 300 pounds, up and down, up and down.
How much you make?
Me? How much I make?
How much Joel make?
Joel Embiid just signed a 3-year extension for $193 million.
He ain't doing that.
I got a question. You think?
Yes, sir.
What if Embiid doesn't love the game the same way Tyrese Maxey does? What if Embiid doesn't love the game the same way
So
that
hold
That's
on, hold
possible.
on, hold on, hold on. So
or
y'all about to
some of the
criticize
greats
him
did?
for the same thing y'all criticized Ben Simmons for when before? Because that's the same thing. That was the same argument when Joel was quote unquote calling out Ben Simmons, talking about how much he ain't love the game and didn't do X, Y, and Z. So
Right.
now where we going?
No,
What's going on?
No, I'm just asking a question, Swish. I'm saying, do you think maybe Embiid doesn't love the game the same way as the other players that are always on time, or maybe he doesn't love the game the same way Tyrese Maxey does?
Oh yeah,
Maybe he doesn't love it that way. To put in the time to take care of his nutrition, to take care of his weight. I'm just maybe it's different. I'm just curious. I'm just asking.
I think Swish, because this is Swish Sports, but let me tell you how I looked at it, Ocho. I remember when I made the decision that I was going to eat healthy. I looked at my body one day, and here I was eating fast food 3 times a day, and I had 8% body fat, and nobody could believe it. Thought I could eat like this. So for like 2 years, it was Burger King for breakfast. It was whatever fast food I could get for lunch, and then on the way home, I love Dairy Queen, so I was on them Dairy Queen. I was on that Dairy Queen hard, but I had 8% body fat. And one day I was like, I wonder if I had a cousin that's in bodybuilding. I've always been a bodybuilding fan. I said, man, I wonder if I were to like eat healthy, what would my body look like? 2 weeks, Ocho. Man, look here. In 2 weeks, I was shredded like a Trump tax return. Waist disappeared like a Clinton email. You know what I'm saying, Ocho? I went head to head with a sword. I lost the fight. Cuts everywhere. I was hooked. And so if that's the way I look, and that's what's so why I couldn't coach, Ocho, because you look at guys with so much God-given ability.
Potential.
Why can't and you look at guys that don't have that kind of God-given ability, and you see they give their everything to be the best they possibly could be. And you see a guy that's got so much more God-given ability, bull jiving, and give you 35, give you 50, give you 70. And you're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It makes you mad. I've seen guys. Clinton Portis pissed me off because I know he should have been in the Hall of Fame, but he wouldn't work. He was a lazy mofo.
So let me ask you this.
Clinton Portis was that good.
Is it the diet or is it the work habits?
Oh, he had
because I got terrible diet. I feel like I got great work habits. I got terrible diet.
He was both BOAF, both poor work habits and diet.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Unc, you know how my diet was. Swish, you know about me and my love for McDonald's, but I was an animal when it came to working. I mean, I'm still the same way. I don't even play no goddamn mo, and I still work as if I might get a call.
See, that's the thing was different for y'all. Y'all so used to being in the weight room. Like y'all are weight room junkies. I was never that. I was a gym rat. Like you catch me in the gym, the ball
you don't need to be strong.
This is all fluidity, baby. This is flow. I don't need none of that.
Right.
So for me, it's hard for me now. Like that's why I feel like golf is so great for me because I can just walk right into it and just flow, opposed to hitting the gym and doing all this extra calisthenics and all that. I don't need all that. But like certain people, like y'all, man, like I envy y'all, bro. I can't do it. Getting there in the gym 2 hours, 3 hours a day still right now, retired? No.
Oh yeah. I was that guy. I was that guy, Swish. I felt that if I didn't train 2 hours a day, I wasn't intense. And I'm talking about, look, when I trained me and Rope Man, we would go in the gym. I was like, what's up, dog? What we got today? He would say, we got this. We would not say another word until the workout was complete.
Just straight work. Yeah.
And I'm talking about lunge. We lunging the whole gym. We lunging. We doing leg press with 6, 8, 10 plates aside.
Yeah.
Doing leg extensions, hack squats, lunge the gym.
That's me.
We doing that for an hour.
That's me.
And I was like, but that's all I know. Because I said, Lord, if you get me out of this environment, I'm not coming back. The most impressive thing you can show me about a person is that when he gets the money, he works as if he's broke.
Yeah.
You look at LeBron, you look at Steph, you look at KD, you look at Jordan, you look at Kobe, look at the greats, look at Tom Brady. Everything Tom Brady had accomplished, he was accomplished on top of accomplishments. And you never know. Peyton Manning, you never know. TJ Watt, look at the guys. And you know.
A lot of it is accessibility,
it
man, to be honest. I mean, it's accessibility and being able to repeat it over and over again. Like, imagine if, like, when you was a kid, you know, like I used to think about all the time when I was a kid, when I was 7, 8, 9 years old, like, damn, I wish I just had a gym. I wish I just had a gym I could just shoot all day. I'd be in there all day, all night. I'd sleep in that gym. I promise you, bro. And when I made it, and I was in the gym all day, all night. Like, that's what it, like, that's what it is. That's just safe haven. 2 a.m., I got the key, I got the code, put my fingerprint in, I can go in, do whatever. I can sit in a cold tub, I can sit in a hot tub, I can get shots up, I can just sit there and watch TV, do whatever I want to do. But like that right there, like, and that's what resonates with me with like a person like Joel. Like, bro, you sat out your first 2 years?
Yes.
Like, bro, and then you go from that to winning the MVP, to have an opportunity with Paul George and a young Maxey who's just on a rise. Like, you're gonna hand the keys off and to win a chip after Boston. I don't know, man. To me, the Knicks Boston series is serious. So I never played for Philly, but I would assume they got the same rivalry and the same conferences like we had. So I would assume he would take that some shit like that type personally. Then you play on a team with him in the Olympics, like.
Yes, and he had to see. Everybody talks about LeBron. It's cold tub. He's the first there in. He's shooting. It's not an accident that LeBron is playing as long as he is, and he's playing at the level he's still playing at. That's not an accident. It's not an accident that Tom Brady played as long as he did, and he played at the level that he played. That's not an accident. When you were growing up, you say, Lord, what did you do to get to where you got? You mean to tell me you would stop that after you got there? That's the problem. Because, see, a lot of times, Ocho, people will climb the mountain and they, but the greats find another mountain to scale.
Yeah.
I think that's hard too, because those two people like Bron and Tom Brady, they able to carve out their own future. A lot of people ain't able to do that.
This man got a 3-year extension for $193. He got a deal to begin with.
But I'm saying, like, in their years, like at the end, like quote unquote, at the end of their quote unquote career time, is 21, 22 years in, like they're still able to pick and choose what they want to do, where they want to go, opposed to being like, you know what, we're gonna trade him here, trade him there, trade him here, trade him there, you know, cut him and pay him out. Like,
if I had $500 million, I'm going to do what I want to do, and I ain't going to do that before 12 o'clock. Think about the money these guys making now. Ocho, 60 million. Guys used to buy teams, the entire team for $60 million. Mr. Bowling bought the Broncos for $68 million. Dak Prescott makes $60 million a year.
Nah, that's the man.
The Steelers, the guy bought the Steelers for $1 million in 33.
Talk about them.
Think about Ocho. Think about the boy. Look here, the money, and they'll still pay. So you could be 15 years in and making $50 million. What job you know that pays a guy, unless you're a CEO of a company, $50 million a year, Ocho?
Boy,
but it also tells you a lot about a person when you win in an Olympics and they was already talking about you going to go play for somebody else in the next Olympics. Like, you winning the gold. You talk about you going to play somewhere. Like, it tells you enough. Like, what more you wanted to see? Right. He's not a team guy. He don't care.
Me. But but like I said, it's hard. He had to take it serious. Because he's a big, how much you think Joel Embiid weighs, Swish? 3 what?
I mean, 3, damn.
Yeah, that's the same thing I said. My uncle told me he was 300. I was like,
if LeBron 260, you don't think Joel Embiid 300?
Yeah, Bron is a different 260 though. And Bron like 275.
Yeah, he muscle.
He like 275.
So if he 275, how much you think Joel Embiid weighs?
If he 275, I say Joel Embiid might be like 310, 315.
I think he's bigger than that.
Nah, he ain't bigger than
Shaq
that.
came in.
He ain't bigger than Shaq.
Shaq came in the league. But you got to know, when Shaq first got into the league, Shaq was like 320.
Right, but Shaq was.
Now look how skinny Shaq neck is when he's in Orlando.
Yeah, but Shaq was different though. Shaq was 320, but Shaq was a 320 that could have been a small forward 320. Joel Embiid,
I know
315, 320 is a straight big man 315, 320. He can shoot a little hezzy and got a little move and all that. But when I talk about up and down running, Shaq had all that.
No, that ain't what Joel Embiid doing. I give Joel Embiid. I think Joel Embiid 330. I think he's 330.
Kamikaze Shaq. Oh my God.
Yeah. How about this here? How about this? How much you think Zion weighed?
Man, Zion my height. He about 280, dog.
280.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, excuse me.
Nah, for real, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Right now,
he might be
280
280 on the moon.
He bigger than that?
Or somewhere they ain't got no gravity.
He
might be 280 now. The way he came in, he might be 280, 285.
No, he was never bigger than that. At his heaviest, he was 280, 285.
3.
At 6'6"?
Charles hold on.
Hell
you think Charles Barkley was hold on. Let me ask you this, Swish. You think Charles Barkley, when he got in the league, was bigger than Zion?
No.
Because Charles was 285.
Charles wasn't 285 when he first got in the league.
Charles
was up. He was 245, 255 all day long.
No.
280.
He looked slim.
No, Charles was 280.
So Charles was Bron before Bron. Was what you telling me?
Yeah. But just at 6'4".
Well, yeah, 6'4".
Yeah, he was a little smaller.
He was 280 at 6'4".
Charles 6'4". Yes.
He looked slim. He looked slim as
him
hell.
On an outside linebacker, D tackle or something, D line.
Hey, Charles said he went out for football one time. They knocked the hell out of him, and the coach said, "All right, Charles, we'll see you tomorrow." Charles said, "No, you won't."
He did what Oklahoma, so I'm cool, dog.
Charles said, "I got it. Y'all gonna knock the hell out of me day after day, and still I'm gonna go get knocked the hell out in the game." Oh no. Hey, football was different back then, Swish. Now they don't do like we did when I was coming up, because Charles is a couple years older than me. But in the South, football is king. And we had Oklahoma drill, we had bully in the ring. Yeah. Oh, if you weren't tough, you couldn't play football.
Sir. Nah.
You could not. Ain't no way now. All the coaches that coach when I was growing up, they could not coach right now. Because you had to do Oklahoma every day. You had to do bully in the ring. Oh,
coach. You know how many coaches I had would have been locked up? Put their hands on kids, grabbing them up, just grab your face mask, smacking your helmet.
Oh, grab your face. What? Kick you in the butt. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the coaching was different back then. The coaching was different back then. I mean, it wouldn't work today.
No way.
It wouldn't work today at all. Nobody have a damn job.
Hey man, shout out to Teddy Bridgewater though. 69 to nothing.
69 nothing. Wait, that Northwestern, Ocho? Is he ain't he coaching at Northwestern?
Yeah, Miami Northwestern, man. Right there, right down the street from Grandma's house. Yep. Sure is.
What's up.
Hey, Swish.
That's what's up.
They list they list Zion's weight at 284. Now, what you think he's at? What you think his weight is? If they list him
284, buddy, 305.
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you. I already know how it goes. Buddy, 305 for sure.
Thank you.
Damn, bro.
Ocho,
he getting off the ground like that?
When you, yes, but that's the problem. You see how explosive he is. So, let me ask you a question, Swish. If you got a construction company. If I put a Ferrari engine, a souped up super engine in a dump truck, and I get it going 70, 80 miles an hour and slam on brakes, eventually that rear end gonna come up out of there.
Yeah.
Oh,
so think about him, how explosive he is at that weight.
Damn. I'm trying to think.
I just wish guys took it serious, got their weight up under control, so I could see just how good Zion. Because I'm not so sure guys we're gonna ever see, because he can't play. He can only play a stretch of like 5 to 10 games, and it's his hamstring, It's his knee, it's his ankle, it's something.
So let me ask you this: do we just cut the season down? Do we just go to 73 games, 70-something games?
No,
because if guys can't play, you got the biggest one of the MVP coming out talking about he can't play back to backs. Like you got guys who literally just Kawhi, Paul George, Bron ain't playing every night, AD ain't playing every night. Like look around the league, look at the stars. They not playing every night. So why not cut it short?
Right. Because somebody is convinced the guys that the rest is better. And the teams because they're paying them so much money. It's the same thing, Ocho. When you and I played, we played preseason game. We practiced, we thudded, we hit. Now they don't do any of that, and it seems like they have more injuries now than what we had, Ocho, when we played, and we was.
So you feel like even if you give them more time in the summertime, it don't matter. It's just recovery time after between games.
Guys got to take care of themselves. They got to get their rest. They got to get off their feet, get in the cold tub, get in the hyperbaric chamber. Because think about all the technology that you guys have, that they have now, as opposed to when you and I played, Ocho. Now it started coming in. You know, I retired in 04, so I think you left the game in like 11 or 12 or something like that. Yeah. But they started having all this, the cold, the dip tanks at the facility. They have all that stuff. Now there's no, man, look here. I wasn't going home till 7:30, 8 o'clock. And we didn't have all that. I can just imagine. Man, please.
Yeah.
Jeff Teague calls Paul George the Tobias Harris of the Sixers. Swish, do you agree with that comment?
That's fucking crazy. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's wild. I'm sorry. Yo, that's wild. That's wild disrespectful, bro.
Hey.
The man just got there. He coming off an injury. He played like 3 games, and the man already.
So listen, Uncle, you got to give me that in football terms.
Paul George got injured tonight, Swish.
Yeah, I think his ankle. You hurt his ankle, huh?
Bro, Ocho, what did I tell you? If you limp into the season, how you going out of it?
Gonna limp out that bitch? Yeah, but listen, you got to give me better context. You heard me?
What'd you say, Ocho?
You got to give me better context on why Paul George is the Tobias Harris. Give it to me in football terminology.
Well, Tobias Harris got a max contract, and Swish, give it to him in a term that Ocho could understand.
Oh, man.
Tobias went up to the bank window with no mask on. Told the cashier my name is Tobias.
Gave him his ID and his birth certificate with his social security number.
Yes, robbed him for $190 million and walked up out of there. And they say, "Mr. Harris, take the money. It's yours."
It gave him a nice little folder with a little bow on it, and said, "Have a nice day."
Damn, that's
man.
Nice.
I wanted to give him at least a year before I put the Tobias. I mean,
first of all, I would never put the bias on Paul George.
Now, PG
earned a lot. He earned a lot in this league. Like, no disrespect. Like, and it's crazy because I really rock with Tobias. Tobias is my guy, but like, you talk about people who underachieved, bro, and got paid,
mad paid, yeah,
paid. Like, yo, bro, like, man, I respect it. I like you as a person. You're a great guy. It couldn't happen to a better person.
Hey,
yes.
Somebody said in football terminology, Aaron just said Tobias Harris is basically Daniel Jones.
And you let what's the name go?
Yeah.
Saquon?
Yeah, let Saquon go, yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Because they could have had Jimmy Bucket. So Jimmy Bucket was on that team, and basically, I don't know if Jimmy wanted to stay. We'd have to see if Jimmy wanted to stay. With
that's
Joel
another
Embiid,
thing, man. Because now you taking me back with all this, bro. Because when I remembered it now, because Jimmy left because they said Jimmy was way too confrontational because he kept like antagonizing people, trying to get into practice, trying to get everybody on board, trying to get them winning culture because that's what he came from in Chicago, and they wasn't on it, and they got Jimmy up out of there.
Yep. And they gave and instead of giving Jimmy a max contract, they gave it to Tobias Harris.
Ben and Joel co-spired with
and Joel
and getting Jimmy up out of there.
And then they ended up signing. They get the number 1 pick and they draft Ben Simmons. And Ben Simmons, and we know what happened with Ben. We don't need to beat the man up. He's been beat up enough. But we know what happened with that.
I'm not mad at Ben. Ben living his life. He doing what he want to do. He don't love it, and I can't make him, and can't nobody else make him love it. To where
no,
do what you want to do. They let you still paying him. That's your fault. Y'all signed him again.
Hey, look here. When you play a sport, it's got to be one or two things. You got to be married to it, or it's got to be the mistress.
One or the other.
But you got to devote time to them.
One or both
of them will leave your ass.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure.
Because a lot of times what we see switching up now, it'd be interesting to see if you see this in basketball. A lot of times guys are out of the league before their time should be.
Mm.
How many times we see guys, Ocho, we see a guy Switch got his hand.
You wait, man.
That happened to you, Switch?
For sure. That's how Melo is, bro. Like, that's what I was saying about people who don't determine their own destiny when you was talking about Tom and Bron and like certain people. Like, even like, I love him to death, but like CP done bounced around to so many different teams these last 4 or 5 years. Like, you would think he was, and everybody loves him. He gets so much praise. He's a captain everywhere he goes. He turns around organizations and teams, but you're not in a position to really, pick where your destiny lands at.
Right.
So it's a tough, it's a hard streak, because then you got a guy like Melo, who for sure could have played another 5 years. D-Wade, he was already older than everybody, so he sat down. He played 4 years of college ball.
But at least D-Wade got an excuse. D-Wade knees just gave out. It wasn't D-Wade wasn't putting the work in. His body failed him. I think the other guys, they waited too late to adopt great workout habits, great work ethic. See, LeBron came into the league with it. Some guys come into the league with it, Ocho, so it's easier to maintain that as you get older. If you got crap work ethic as a young man, what the hell you think you're gonna happen when you get older?
Yeah, but some people just got the body, man. Come on, man. Y'all can't look at your body. That's some of that's God-given ability. You was eating whatever you wanted. You had 8%. Ocho,
thank you.
You out here eating McDonald's, Pop-Tarts, and everything else. You got 0% body fat. Man, out here running those soccer fields looking like a cheetah. Come on, dog. Ain't nobody come on. Y'all making me sick with this, man. Because I'm getting because I'm being an out of shape golfer, and I'm getting my little belly, and I don't appreciate the way y'all talk about athletes like that. I used to be one of y'all.
But here's the thing. But muscle isn't required. You definitely don't need chest muscles. You don't need shoulders, because you need able to swing. You need to be fluid through the top. That's why baseball players, that's why basketball players, that's why guys that don't have upper body mass, that's why they make such good golfers. That's why you look at your pitchers. That's why you look at your hockey players. You look at your basketball players. Look at the guys that are really good in football.
I played with Romo today. He lights out. Oh my God.
Ain't got none of this, Ocho. Ain't got none of this. I got too much traps. I got too much front delt, real delt. I bet I can't.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't doing
I'm
nothing
tired of the skin on the
fluidity, man. You getting strong, get up off me, catch it strong, and get up off me. There ain't nothing fluidity, ain't no flow. You Ocho, for sure.
See, when you done developed all this, I'm tired of the skin on the grate. So I already know I can't play no golf.
Yeah, I'm too big to play golf too.
Wait, what?
No, you're not too big.
I'm like 230 right now, Swish.
I'm 230, dog. Nah.
He ain't no two. He like 190. He like 190. Swish. He want to be big. He want to be big. You know the guy. Hey, you know the guys. Like when you were growing up, Swish, you exaggerate your weight. You was really like 150. You say you 165.
I'm tired of him doing them Instagram gel poses too. He over there instead of like Tookie Williams and all little back in the day. Like, man, get your ass.
Again, if you see me, it's good. See that lets you know exactly how big I am. I can't swing no golf club.
Oh no, you can swing a golf club. You just gonna be some trash at it, but okay. Draymond says people want him suspended because their NBA ratings are low. Draymond fired back at everyone who felt it warranted suspension for tripping Zach Edey. Draymond argued that if the play was indeed dirty, he would have been dealt a flagrant 1 or 2 in real time due to his notorious reputation. I agree. The ratings are low. We know Draymond's name sparks a buzz. We know the name carries weight. We know that going to get people riled up. The ratings are low, so they want to sub in Draymond.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to hate Draymond, dog. I used to hate Draymond, man. And I really grow. As much as I've listened to him and understand how intelligent he is and how he can articulate himself and everything, like, and hold his emotions with it. I've grown to respect this man so much. Like, I really rocks with Draymond, man, and I believe that too. Like, I really believe like they try to villainize his character as just getting ratings up, and he's a hell of a player. And it's tough, man. It's tough to be in that position because once you become that villain, it's impossible to become the hero, dog.
Yeah, but he's a repeat offender, though. Swish. It's kind of like if you get 12 speeding tickets, it's hard to argue when the police pull your ass over for you telling, man, I wasn't speeding, but I clocked you going 90 in a 65. It's hard to argue that. When you've seen Draymond repeatedly do these things, he's what we call in the criminal justice a repeat offender. Therefore, his priors weigh into that. Swish, you've been suspended. Your priors, when David Stern or Adam Silver called your ass in the office, they say, JR, you've done this before.
Yeah, definitely got priors. Yeah, he's definitely. We definitely know priors. I say that. I definitely said I can't let Draymond off the hook for that. He definitely got priors. He had priors when I was playing. So, and it's been a while. So
he also called Taylor Jenkins soft for complaining. You got janky Taylor Jenkins, who's a softy. Bro, this game 11, and you're running out there to the media crying about a foul.
Who that? Who Taylor Jenkins?
That's the head coach of Memphis.
Shit. Yeah, I mean, shit, that's what they're supposed to do. What you mean?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing no different what Steve did with us. When we was playing them in the finals, they're playing so physical, much more. As soon as you get up on them, they call a foul every play to the next game. Nah, they know what they're doing, dog. I don't want to hear that.
But you like me. Look, I like Draymond, but his history is he's done some foul stuff. He's kicked some people. He's hit people upside the head. He's done some things. Yeah, y'all make it seem like we making this up. Like this is Draymond. Like what he did to Edey was his first offense since he's been in the NBA. It's not. The man got suspended. He got suspended twice last year. We ain't even talking about. Look, stuff happens in practice. We're not even talking about the pool.
Just as shit would go bare alone.
Yes. Thank you.
Just him alone. That's enough priors.
So with that being said, it's like, man, come on now. Ain't nobody going. I mean, I think the thing is, having been at games that Draymond has played in, Draymond get away with stuff. The way Draymond be talking is that he knows they don't want to throw him out of the ball game.
Right.
And so he goes to the line. And sometimes he'll step over to see how far far they'll go because he knows. Yeah,
just like she. I'm gonna step over that line. I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm gonna do anything and everything. And then if you give me a tech, especially if we playing at home, I already know it's gonna get us even more riled up. So it's like you got to do like Chauncey. Like,
plus, I know you ain't gonna want to call that. And Swish, guess what? I know you ain't gonna want to call that second ticket and throw me out. So I just bought because you don't want to influence the game.
Yeah, buddy. You don't want to call Adam Silver. You don't get that phone call after the game. You don't want to have that conversation.
Russel Westbrook became the first player in NBA history to record 200 triple doubles. Swish, what will Russ' legacy be?
I think it's tough, man, because I think Russ could be like the king and jack of all trades. Like he really has done it all in so many different areas, but like I don't think people talk about his intensity that he brings to the game, even still right now. Like when he first came into the league, he was able to make an impression just because he was so athletic. and he was like, and he
Yeah.
obviously had KD, but like his intensity that he played with, he's one of the smartest players I've played against. He's in your face. He's guarding. He's taking on the challenge one-on-one, whoever the next person is. He ain't really passing it off. Like even when him and Dame used to have their back and forth, he's guarding Dame. Like it ain't like, oh,
Right.
all right, so-and-so go guard him, and then on the other end, somebody gonna guard me. So our matchup is get your numbers against somebody
Right.
else opposed to your matchup. No, he taking a matchup head on. So for me, man, he's one of the greatest of all time. I love Russ, dog, and he got a great heart, like more than anything. Like he's just a great person, man. Russ is like, honestly, man, he's one of those rare people who really have a true balance of who they are on the court and who they are off the court, because you can lose who you are in between the media line and in real life, and just on, like for me, I lose it in the sense of I'm always aware of where I am and who I'm with and what I'm doing, because people already anticipate me to be on some bull junk. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They got a perception
of me that I'm already on some BS. So in my mind, I'm wearing a tuxedo. Like I'm here with it. Right. So it's a different, it's a fine line. But for him, like I really love his balance between his normal life with his kids and his wife and his ability to play basketball and flourish.
Yeah, I mean, I like Russ. I like Russ a lot. You know, just watching him, and like JR said, I like the fact that the person you see on the court is exactly the same person you see off the court. He's authentic. There's something about Russell, man. His aura, the way he plays, the energy he plays with, the passion. It reminds me of a comparison, and I'm gonna use football for better context for those that are watching. He reminds me of Steve Smith Sr. He plays with a chip on his shoulder. He plays angry. He plays violent. He just plays
hard
like
every play.
Every
play he think it's his last.
Yeah,
he going all out.
Yeah, it's like somebody pissed him off. He played like somebody pissed him off, and I have an appreciation for him and a love for his game. He doesn't get a lot of credit, the credit I think he deserves. A lot of people, make fun of him, maybe, about his shooting. He's not shooting, and when he has an off night, they picking at him, based on what he's accomplished. And obviously he's a great player, so the scrutiny is a little bit harsh, more than others, because they expect more from him.
Two-time MVP, by the way.
Yeah, he won MVP with a triple. Won the average. Nobody thought it could be done again after Oscar did it, and Russ did it for an entire. And as a matter of fact, he did it like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, he did it 3 or 4 times. And so it just goes to show. I mean, the thing that I can say about it, man, that Joker play hard every game. Every game of his entire NBA career. I saw him. I think it was his freshman year when they went to the NCAA. They went to the title game. I think that was they played in Indy. I think that was his freshman year, or maybe his sophomore year, maybe his freshman year.
UCLA,
I think he was one.
Yeah, UCLA. Yeah. No, I think he came out as a sophomore. Yeah, I think so.
It's crazy because when I was working out with him, and like I can see like now, like in the best thought or like thing that I could put to mind with it was like when Marshawn was saying, like, I just want to, like, if I hit you in the face, I hit you on this play, then I hit you again, then I hit you again, and then I hit you again. Eventually you're gonna fold, but I'm gonna hit you again. And then I'm like, that's how I think about Russ. Like it ain't there's no, I'm going through you. A lot of people can go around you, can go over you, can go do this and that. I'm going through you. And I love that. I love that shit.
Yeah. He's
generational talent too.
For sure. Is his career, do we think of him different had he stayed in OKC? I think going to where did he went to Houston, then he went to Washington, then he came to the Lakers, then he went to the Clippers.
Denver.
Nah, somebody bought him out. Didn't he go to Utah?
Yeah, he went to Utah.
He went to Utah. Utah bought him out.
He in Denver now.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think I take it away from him because it's like Melo. I don't think I take away from his credibility. I mean, I know he doesn't. I know Melo don't have the stats and awards or whatever, but like when you start jumping around from team to team at the end of your career,
Yeah, that's
like,
that's what I mean. It's kind of like Shaq at the tail end.
like I don't think that take away from
you
him.
go.
I don't
Yeah.
think so because it's not like he's. To me, it's not like for a person like Russ or a player like Russ. I don't think he's searching for a championship. He's searching to play for the genuine love of the game. He genuinely loves the game. He loves the atmosphere. Like there's nothing more that he really looking for on the accolade standpoint to like, oh, I gotta or for the outside approval to like I gotta fill this void within myself about how y'all feel about me.
Right.
He ain't that type of person. So for him, I feel like it's a different look at it from other people's in their careers and where they at in certain conversations.
Think about what OKC had. They had a guy that got 200 triple doubles. Mm-hmm. Every guy that they had is won an MVP, be it in OKC or somewhere else. You got James Harden, got 3,000 threes. You got Kevin Durant is about to hit 30,000 points. And you had them all on the same team under the age of 25.
But you couldn't keep but two.
They should have went ahead and gave that other $5 million to Jay. It was basically $5 million.
And they kept what, Serge, right?
You probably you go into the luxury.
You keep Serge?
Hell no, Serge. I'm gonna make a Serge to get James Harden. That's the only Serge I know.
Though, but that's the person they kept, right? They kept Serge.
Yeah.
Bro, you lose. So you have 3 MVPs. You get it all the way right, except for the last move, and you keep Serge.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn. Who that's Sam Presti, ain't
poor management.
Yep.
Poor management.
Because he can pick.
You can't say it's poor management, Ocho. He picked 3 MVPs now.
Yeah, but you can't let him go. You don't let him go.
I mean, I get you can't let him go, but you got to make one mistake within the how many years you said? 6, huh? You got to make one
because
mistake.
You got to think about it. You draft KD, you draft Russ, then you draft Harden.
That's crazy.
And Jeff Green with KD year.
You know what? Do you think they would have won a championship at any point if they had stayed together?
Yeah, hell yeah. I believe they would have.
I think their best opportunity would have been when Bron's first year back in Cleveland. What year? That was what, 14, 15?
15. No, 14.
14. That's when James had just went to Houston. It would have been his second year in Houston. Yeah.
Yep.
That's when James was like really like,
well, he was cooking, boy.
Oh my! Because the first year he came out the gate 45, 50, 55. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God.
But that just goes to show you he needed his own team. Sure. He was coming off the bench. He needed his own team.
There was nothing you could do about him. It was a snowball effect from that who they lost to Miami. They lost. It was after that series. Well, who did beat Dallas before they got to Miami, and Miami beat them. But when in that series, you could really tell like he really came into his own. He didn't have that good of a series because I think Miami had a great game plan. They jumped screens really hard, and it was hard for him to pass out of double teams at the time. But that next year, it was perfect timing for him. Ooh.
After rookie Dalton Connect's 37-point performance last night, LeBron talked about the Lakers front office drafting Dalton Connect. They didn't find DK. The other 16 teams effed it up. He can shoot it.
He got a ratchet.
Yeah,
he can shoot it, and he's perfect because LeBron can find him anywhere. He can find him from the cross court. He can hit him with the hammer pass. LeBron drive and can kick from one side to the other. So he couldn't have gone to a better place, and he's a scorer because he can do more than shoot the three. I watch him put the ball on the floor and flush it. I watch him get all the way to the rim on people switch. I watch him put the ball on the floor.
By no means, and K-Love, I love you, but by no means I'm comparing you to him. But from a shooting aspect and being able to space the floor, that's a great addition for the Lakers and LeBron. Like, because if you got a 4-5 that can space the floor, set screens, can pick and pop, get open. Like, that's a recipe for disaster. Because then you leave an opportunity for him to get downhill, or if worse kind of worse, he's shoulder on shoulder against somebody in a great position to where he's either getting fouled, shooting free throws. If they do double, he kicking back to a dead-eye shooter. And for them, that's what they need. They need way more dead-eye shooters than streaky shooters.
Right.
Yes. And that's what he is. Because prior to him, they were streaky. LeBron can get hot. Kobe of the Ozarks, Austin Reeves could get hot. D-Lo could get hot. Yeah. AD can make a couple, but they didn't have a guy that when he shoot it, you expect him to go in. That's the kind of reputation Swish and Ocho that he's built up for himself. That he's not streaky. He can shoot the ball, pressure too. But he's more than this.
That's a lot of pressure when you get that ball and everybody, all you hear in the crowds, like the anticipation to make shots. There we go. Now that's a ball game. And now we playing.
Yeah. And, bro, you ain't just playing alongside anybody.
No, sir. Ringling Brothers.
First of all,
Ringling Brothers. We're going to bring on the whole shebang coming in here.
Yes. You playing with a historic franchise alongside a historic player. And we know what the expectations are. Even LeBron playing with us right now, Swish. Me, you, Ocho, Jordan, and Ash. They still expect that man to win 45, 50 games and make a deep run in the playoffs.
Yeah. And no matter who his teammates is, they're going to talk trash, man. You should have got him there. I don't care. Ocho shot 25% from three. I don't care. You were supposed to influence him to make him 38. Hypothetical, Ocho. I know you got a better shot than that.
I know. Listen, I shot 62% from three in high school, though. I'm just throwing that out there.
You gonna let it slide, or
hey, you will learn how to just like okay, and just keep it moving. Hey, I let him have his moment. I give him like a couple of times a week. I let him have his moment. Like yeah, Ocho, that seems about right. And then other times I just keep it moving. Okay, Shaq being excluded.
It's on YouTube, but go ahead.
Shaq being excluded from the GOAT debate. That ish eats me alive. Shaq's illustrious career has cemented him as one of the most dominant forces in NBA history. Yet for all the accolades, 4 championships, 3 finals MVP, a 15-time All-Star, Shaq finds himself notably absent from the GOAT debate. On a recent episode of the Big Podcast, Shaq expressed frustration that lingers after his retirement. You know what eats me? Not having 5, not having 6, not being in the conversation for the greatest of all time. Yeah, you're the most dominant big man when y'all talk about the greatest of all time. You're not even mentioned. That ish eats me alive.
I have a question.
Yes.
Hypothetically speaking, or Jay, either one of y'all, if Shaq had 6 titles and the same end of season accolades as he has, do you think he ranks or would be in the GOAT?
If he has 6 titles, 3 finals MVPs, 2
15-time All-Star.
He has 0. Hold on. Shaquille O'Neal has 0 MVPs seasonal.
1.
Damn, that's crazy.
But had 6 titles. Hypothetically speaking.
I think in 2000. I think he won it in 2000 because I think Iverson won it in 01. If I'm not mistaken.
Shaq has 1 MVP? That's impressive.
1 regular season
That's
MVP.
Impressive. Wow.
Does it change if he has 6 titles?
He won the MVP in 99.
No, I don't think it changes. He's still not in the GOAT debate.
No.
Ouch.
How? Because you got Kareem with 6 and 6. Like, what do you want? You got Mike with 6 and 6. Like, what do you want me to do?
Mike got 6 titles, got 5 regular season MVPs.
And
got
6
Bron
finals MVPs.
Yeah, 6 finals MVPs, 5 regular season. Kareem got 6 regular season MVPs, 5 championship. 6 finals. He got 6 regular season MVPs. He got 6 titles, and he got 2 finals MVPs. Kareem won the finals MVP at like 37, 38.
He only got 2 out of the 7? Wait.
Who that?
How many?
Kareem got 2 out of the 6.
He got 2 out of the 6?
Yeah, because James Worthy got 1 and Magic got the other 3. So he got 2.
Damn,
Worthy
bro,
got
I
1.
didn't
Magic
know
got
that.
3.
Magic was cold.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You got to realize we'll never see another Magic Johnson. Magic won the Finals MVP as a rookie.
Yeah, I remember that.
20 years old.
I ain't know he won 3 with Cap was on the team though. That's tough.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's cold.
Yeah, absolutely.
I knew
the
one where he won was
Russell.
Cap was hurt. I knew that for sure. But that's tough.
You got Bill Russell, guys. Bill Russell won 5 regular season MVPs. He won 11 championships.
Damn.
You got Wilt. He got 4 regular season MVPs. I think he got 2 championships.
How many Russell Finals MVPs do they keep giving to the Koozie and Havlicek?
Because here's the thing, the Finals MVP didn't become a part of it until 1969. Jerry West won it. He was the first Finals MVP, but he won it on a losing
West
team.
Was cold as mud, though.
Yes.
Damn. Oh yeah, Shaq. I don't know though. I ain't rolling. I don't think Shaq should be. Me personally, I wouldn't list him in the GOAT conversation. How? Like I would put Kareem up there. I mean, not Kareem. I mean, yeah, Kareem. But
yeah, you got to put Kareem.
I was gonna say I would put Hakeem up there. I wouldn't put Shaq. I was just starting like centers, like trying to put more comparable people. Like Hakeem. First of all, Hakeem dominated Shaq. 2 chips. I mean, he got 2 finals MVP in both.
Defensive player of the year.
Like
he cooked every big. You remember that year that they gave the finals MVP to they gave the regular season MVP to David Robinson, and they met in the semifinals, and he cooked. No, he cooked him, Ocho. When I say he cooked him,
he tore him up. Hella.
Yes. Up and under. Yes.
Yeah, he was dealing in addition.
But Kareem, bigs have never gotten the credit they deserve because they say, well, you need somebody to get you the ball. So Kareem doesn't get the credit that he deserves. No. People don't realize how good Kareem was because prior to 1980, the players voted for the finals, voted for the regular season MVP. So that season that Will averaged 50 and 25, he didn't win the MVP. Bill Russell did. So prior to that, and they're like, hold on, wait a minute, something ain't right. Because you know how it is. Player don't like somebody, I ain't voting for it.
For him, yeah.
So they took it from the players and gave it to the media. Now the media say, well, media be hating too. Because, Ocho, you know how it is. Because we vote, we get a third of the vote for the Pro Bowl.
Right.
So it's us, the fans, and the coaches. But Shaq was unbelievable. And that's the problem. I just wish Shaq would have like taken it to sit, say, you know what? I'm gonna get into shape. I'm gonna stay in shape for a decade.
And I'm gonna work on my free throws.
Yes.
I'm gonna expand my game.
Because you're never gonna see a guy like Shaq. You're never gonna see a guy that big, that athletic, could run like he could run, can jump like he could jump. You're never gonna see that again in your lifetime. You saw Haley's comment.
Bruh.
That's what Shaq was. I'm gonna put it in an astronomy term.
Yeah.
You saw Haley's comment. Once every 75 to 79 years, it comes around. You just hope you're old enough to, when you see it, you remember it.
Right.
That's what Shaq was.
100%.
That's what he was. To be able to run, he's Embiid's size, but Embiid couldn't touch him in athleticism.
No.
The way Shaq could get up and down the court.
Honestly, I don't think it's a big right now. And like true athleticism and size that can mess with him. I haven't seen it since Dwight, but Dwight was built different.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like Dwight
just didn't have the weight behind him.
He didn't have the weight, but
Shaq was over 300
lift that Dwight had.
No.
Like Dwight was over top of everything. He could jump over the top of the box. Shaq had that weight to where like if I get up over here and you go and your shit is right here, it might come off. Like your whole
he gonna break it.
Yeah.
I don't know why anybody would ever try to block Shaq though. Cause he gonna hurt you.
Rest in peace to Kimbe, man. What he did to Deke, that was disrespectful, man. What he did to Deke in the finals, man, that was crazy.
And that's what eats at him because he knows he left some food on the plate. That's what eats at him, Ocho.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
That's what eats at him. And that's why I'm saying you put all it in, because once it's over, Ocho. Yeah. That's why I can lay my head on the pillow. I got everything out of my God-given ability. I exhausted everything. Whatever, I couldn't have done anything else with what God gave me. Let me ask you this, because what he gave me.
So you think in that 04, that keep Shaq up at night every night? That Detroit team, Ben Wallace.
Yes.
Like he thinking, man, if I was Shaq then, I could have put an extra 15 minutes in here and there, and we could have dominated them. It wouldn't even be no question. That little beef me and Kobe had wasn't nothing.
I think, Swish, is that he looks at it and he says, yes, Kobe and I got 3, but we should have had 5.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I should have had more MVPs.
I feel that.
Now, I go to my grave believing that he should have his year in Miami. He should have been the MVP.
Yeah.
But they gave it to Steve Nash. Steve Nash them won like 65 games.
Yeah.
They were high flying. I mean, he led the league in assists. Yeah. But Shaq knows it. That's why it keeps him up. That's why it bothers him. He's supposed to be in the conversation. Because guess what? You know who's going to be in that conversation if he keeps playing like this? Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
He got 3 in 4 years.
If who keep up playing like what?
Jokic. He wins another couple of championships.
What you mean?
He gets no, but I'm saying no in the GOAT conversation.
Compared to who? Shaq?
No, I think people are gonna say, he's gonna be in the conversation when we talk about the GOAT, the 5 the 5 best players.
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. You're right.
Ocho. Yeah. I don't know people. This man is averaging 30, 13, 30, 14.
That's what I thought you were saying about comparison to Shaq. He passed Shaq to me. No disrespect to Shaq.
Okay.
He's light years past that. With a man who can't who can't jump over his phone.
No, he ain't
Come on, you better get out of here. This man over here horse jockeying in the summertime. Man, you better stop it.
I don't think he's past Shaq yet. I think if he gets another finals MVP, because for the next 3 years, he's gonna be in the running for MVP, regular season MVP.
It's lunch meat. Well, like how you talk about Shaq when he played against any other big, including Joel Embiid.
Oh, he cooking.
It's lunch meat. He's cooking. He hitting people with Kareem shit. Fake here, fake there, fake there. One-legged 3, cash, nothing but net. Yeah. Not even the rim. His threes, late shot clock. I don't know if anybody realized it. That shit hit all draws. It ain't no
man. He killed the Lakers that year. That championship. How many of those he hit against the Lakers?
Come on, man. Like I'm just sitting watching them. 2, 1, slingshot, cash.
But I look, Shaq had an unbelievable career. Because when you saw him at LSU, you was like, damn, that man, he that big, 7'1", 300 pounds, and he's moving like that. Now that's the Shaq was jumping out the building.
For sure.
I mean, that skinny Shaq, the skinny Shaq was still 300.
All day long.
But boy, could he move. I'm
trying to think.
Hey, he faced the Knicks.
Give me a okay, so modern day best 2 well, let me say second best 2 because I guess MJ was the best 2 back then. So second best 2. You go between Devin Booker and Anthony Edwards. Put them Ant-Man. He the second best 2?
Oh, you say the 2 best 2s right now, Ant-Man and Book.
Okay, so back in the day you say MJ or Kobe or best 2 man. Maybe some people will say Clyde back in the day. So just say
Clyde, Clyde when Jordan was in his prime in the 80s and early 90s. Most people will say it was Clyde. It was Clyde and
so
Mike.
Just say Ant or D Book with buddy Jokic.
Whew. That'd be a problem.
I don't know. I like that. I mean, obviously, Kobe is Kobe, but if Jokic and Ant versus, because I know Ant is going to step up as a competitor against Kobe, I like my chances.
Yeah, I think because Jokic is a better passer, then I mean, I'm not breaking news here, because here's the guy that can average. He probably be the next guy to average a triple double, because he can pass out of the double. I mean, he can do, he can hand off, he can slip. I mean, he can pick and pop. I mean, he really doesn't have offensively. Yoke doesn't have a weakness. He can shoot the three well enough that you got to guard him. He can put the ball on the floor. He up fake you, put the ball on the floor and teardrop off the glass. He can post you and spin. He's gonna make 80% of his free throws. Like I said, and I know, and that's the thing. And I feel that's why I always try to tell people, Ocho, maximize it, because when it's over, it's over.
I ain't gonna lie.
And then you have to deal with the what ifs. Man, if I had that's why I didn't do the things that I did when I played Ocho, because now when I walked away, what? Nothing's going to change the perception. If I'd have came back for another year, I go to another Pro Bowl, that's not going to change the way people think of me.
At all.
But I just knew that, hey, I did everything I possibly could. I'm gone. And I think that bothers Shaq, and I feel bad. I feel bad for him, because a lot of times stuff like that haunts you. It does. Even as accomplished as Shaq is, Shaq's probably worth $700-800 million, but he remembers what got away, not what he actually had.
Yeah.
Right.
I played so many finals, man. We lost. Oh my God. One, if Kyrie and Kev don't get hurt, we win that one. KD did what he did. We win. Like, nah, dog, I don't want to hear that. No. I'm going to the grave with this.
Olympic triathlete Taylor Knibb, that's how you say her name, is N-I-B-B. I'm going to say Knibb. Won the inaugural T100 Triathlon World Championship Finals this past Saturday. There was one small problem she had as she neared the finish line. In a viral video making the rounds online, she noticed the cameraman next to her, and she says, "I just pooped myself. So can you not get a picture of my ass? Thank you. Sorry." The cameraman agreed, and she made her way to the finish line with a poopy boot.
Well, obviously running a triathlon, you don't have a time to take a break. You don't have time to take a break. There's really no rest if you're actually trying to win. She probably ate something she shouldn't have before she did the race. Obviously, in order to compete at a level like that, to be able to run a triathlon, you have to eat.
Probably them gel packs, Ocho. Them gel packs will get you.
When you running the gel packs.
Yeah, man, them gel packs, man. I'm telling you, leave them alone.
Yeah, that's
because I done had some on the spin bike. I be taking a 3-hour spin class.
Right.
Man. You said 3-hour spin class.
Yeah. Yeah. They had a class where they would have two teachers. So the lady, one person would go for an hour and a half, and then the next lady would come in and go, and the next person would come in and go for an hour and a half. But hey, them gel packs will get you, Ocho. I ain't gonna lie to you, Ocho. They'll get you.
I know what you're talking about. I've never had them. I never had them before, but I know what you're talking about.
What the hell kind of workouts you doing? 3-hour spin class?
Man, I got to get it in. Hey,
what kind of days you got to spend 3 hours on the bike?
Oh man, Swish. I would take six spin classes a day.
Oh my God.
Oh, Swish, man, I was burning in a day. I was burning 4,000-5,000 calories.
Well, that's why y'all eat like that. Yeah, I eat 4-5 times a day, full course, big ass Thanksgiving meals and shit. Nah.
And she won 210,000. I don't know if that's enough to keep me running with Dookie in my booty.
No, that's out.
I'm saying, all right, they got me. Hey, I get the next one. Nah, man. I mean, I hate hopping from you out of toilet paper. You got to hop. God dang.
Yeah. Pants down by your ankle.
So are you going to keep running, Ocho?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Thinking booty.
You call me shitty all you want. Yeah, I'm shitty with this one. I'm shitty with
That's exactly what I call you.
Shitty booty. I'll be shitty with this Oakley deal. He's talking about.
Man, y'all dirty, boy. I can't believe y'all. Chad, can you believe Ocho?
Hey, man, listen, man. I've been through worse.
Nah. But congratulations, Taylor. Job well done. Hey, sometimes it happens.
Gotta go.
Sometimes it
I
happens.
like that she asked for respect. Like, yo, don't get my.
Yeah. But because a lot of times, sometimes Swish, you don't know it. Cause you think you let some wind go. You're like, oh damn.
Oh yeah.
But she knew. She like, nah. Hey, it's real loose back there. It's real squishy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, 79% of y'all, boy, y'all some kind. Ooh, and y'all want me to come on and talk about, come to my house for Thanksgiving. Oh, hell no. Nah. Nah, I'm good, cuz. I can't, bad dog. Mm-mm.
Oh, nah.
Mm-mm. Nah.
Hell no.
We say he gonna keep it going.
I ain't gonna lie.
Keke Palmer, I had on the podcast, Ocho. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah,
Keke Palmer revealed that on Club Shay that her mom and her dad went 50-50.
Fire.
I like that. But obviously, Unc, you got to understand, depending on who you deal with, we in different times now. A lot of women aren't really looking for partners. A lot of women are looking for sponsors.
Yeah,
so difference. Many won't agree with the 50-50 thing. Now, there are some, that come with the understanding and will pull their end of the stick. Some are willing to go 60-40. So, some men really want to be 80-20. And then there are some men that want to be full providers as well, where they want the woman to be able to keep whatever money she makes, so she's able to do it what she wants to do. And then if you're not in that type of situation, every man you meet won't be in a position to be able to go 80-20. Sometimes you might have to meet someone halfway where you go 50-50 and you make it a little easy for yourself. And some women don't even want that, where they rather pay everything 100% and take their chances in finding someone that's willing to pick up the heavy load of whatever it is, that they come with, whatever that may be. But I mean, sometimes in some cases, women are a little bit, I hate using this word, a little bit delusional, understanding and thinking they're going to find a man that's going to take care of everything 100%.
All the time, though.
That ain't happening.
No, it's happening. No, it's definitely happening.
I don't mind it. Look here. I'm old-fashioned.
It depends on who the woman is.
Oh, true.
Ocho, I'm old-fashioned. I'll take care of it. But sometimes, like, hey, Shannon, I want to take you to dinner. Shannon, I want to pay for this. Shannon, I want to pay for that. Just offer. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say, no, I am, Ocho. I'm going to say no. Now, I have had a situation where I took a young lady out, and and she knew I always pay for everything. She had already taken care of it. So when I went to pay for it, the service said, Mr. Sharpe, it's already been taken care of. I'm like, you dirty.
I love it.
But I was
love
like,
that. What you mean? You gotta first of all, you gotta let a lady take you out now. You gotta let a lady take you out. You gotta let them treat you. You gotta let them pamper you too, dog. You gotta let them give you $20 to get your haircut done. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Go get your 15, get your nails done and shit. Like, come on, huh?
It's just hard. It's just hard. Honestly, guys, it's just hard for me to relax like that because that's just not the way I was brought up. I'm from that school that the man took care of everything. You did everything, and even when it's like it's just hard for me to relax. But I appreciate the gesture. Like I said, just sometimes say, well, Shannon, you know what? I want to do this. I want to do that. I mean, I've had I go to the same person to get my nails done, and Mr. Shannon, somebody's already taken care of it. Ain't no somebody I know who did it. That's the only person that know where I get my nails done.
My only thing is my mom, I guess
that worked. My mom
and my daddy been married.
I mean, sometimes Ocho, that 50-50 switch, 50-50, 60-40, it might not work.
Yeah. My mom and daddy been married 44 years. My dad took care of all the bills and everything. My mama been a house mom, did her thing and held her thing down. Whether my mom was paying 50 or my mom was still not paying nothing like she doing now, she was gonna talk anyway. So regardless of what we paying or what we not paying, they gonna say they mine anyway. So you might as well get through with that.
Yeah, but go ahead, Ocho.
Yeah, I was gonna say another thing. Women can't really relinquish all their power, all their leverage if you have a guy that's going 80-20 or a switch, like you said, there's some dudes out here, depending on who the woman is, and those are those tier 1 women where they have men that are taking care of 100% of everything, then they have no leverage, huh? They have no power. You're at their mercy. You're being controlled because they are the means in which you're able to survive and live.
I don't think they want
You
no
know, so
power.
I think to me,
I don't think they want no power. It's too much. It's too much accountability.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a control freak. I don't like having a situation where I take care of everything and then all of a sudden you feel that I'm the king and you got to acquiesce to everything I say. No, I want you. Look, I want you to say your piece.
Yeah.
I might not agree with it and I might not do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't ever want you to feel. I hate that. That because I pay for everything, I'm taking, I've taken on the responsibility of taking care of you, that you feel that you can't say or you don't have no say in the house.
Right.
Now, still, I might not listen, I might not do it, but I still want to hear what you got to say. And then I might, Ocho, because I want you to have, this is not a dictator. Look, somebody once told me, say, Shannon, I'll preserve democracy. I don't practice it here. Mm-hmm. So this is a dictatorship. I ain't like that. Because I want everybody to have their say. Because I know what it's like when you look. My grandfather ran with an iron fist. He paid all the bills. You did exactly what he say, or he like, don't grumble and stay, grumble and leave.
Yeah.
I don't ever want a woman to feel that way with me.
Yeah, but it's different though. You got we in a different era. You know,
Okay.
Them boys out here.
Be with me.
Them big boys that's paying everything. And you think, man, listen. All right, everything.
Yeah, because hold on. I was, I ain't back in, I try to break up a little hair, little hair. Okay, hair 250 for the hair. Hair's another 150 for the nail, 400. They talking about
the hair and makeup.
You need to invest in the LLC. LLC? I got a homeboy in Glenville named LC. That's the only C. You can drop that other L because there ain't no LLC. The only LLC that's gonna be 84 Incorporated.
Yeah, it's a different world out there, man. With them big
it is. I see.
It's a different world.
But Ocho would tell me, guys, tell me what I'm getting. If I'm doing all that, what do I get?
Doing all what? Paying everything?
Yeah, what I'm getting.
The same thing you get if you was paying 50-50?
If not even less.
Damn.
No, for real. Because you got to think, like modern day, they don't know how to cook. They don't want to clean. They don't want to do nothing.
That's the thing.
But then, so you do all of this. Then you got to get a maid. Then you got to get a chef. And then you got to get a nanny. And then you got to get this. And then you got to go get that. It's like, dog, by the time I did all this, I could have fell in love with the right person that could have been a Swiss Army knife.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Come on now.
But that has happened to me though. I had a lady because like you said, what you just said, Swish. I had a cleaner, sir. Had somebody clean the house. Yeah. Had somebody come in and cook the meals. Somebody the laundry, take the laundry. The groomers. She didn't have to wash the pet. The groomers come to the house, wash the pets twice a month. Somebody cleaned. Somebody cooked. Somebody did the laundry. She did. And I remember one day she came home and she was like, Shannon, what exactly do you need me for? I'm like, what are you talking? So now I done jumped back. What are you talking about?
Right.
She's like, Shannon, you have somebody to cook, you have somebody to clean, you have somebody to run the errands. I don't do anything I don't have to, you walk the dogs get groomed, you have somebody to pick up the dry cleaning. You literally could pay somebody just to have sex because that's really all that I do. And it really never, I'm thinking, Ocho, that I'm like, hey, she really like this. She got it, she got it made.
Right.
But that ain't what she wanted.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
She wanted to feel like I had it. She wanted to feel she had a purpose. She wanted to feel useful.
You might need to find her in the black book. you better send her. Hey, find her old BPM pen.
Spin that block.
That block. No, for real, they don't make them like that.
So it was like,
man, right now.
Nah.
I can. You ain't got nothing for me to do. Like I don't see my what? Who? She. You know what you could do over here?
Man, y'all crazy. But that, like I said, I've never gone 50-50 with a woman. I've always taken up everything. Even guys, I'm 56. I've never had a key to a woman's apartment.
Mm. She had a key to yours?
Yeah.
Did you get it back?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I changed. Well, I'll tell that story another time.
Hold on.
Yeah.
But no, I've never had a key, and even she's never left me the key. I've never gone to my place of employment and picked up the key and was there. I've never showed up unannounced at a woman's home.
I ain't never show up unannounced, but the key situation, I done had a key.
I never had a key.
Ocho, you never had a key? Yeah.
Who, me?
You had a key, dog.
Dude, I got a key right now. I'm not sure that motherfucker work.
I ain't gonna lie. They treat me like the
don't do that, Ocho.
They didn't let me a key.
Real got military training.
Huh?
Don't do that. Real got military training.
No. I got my bulletproof vest.
So we using names and we talking because I seen the comments and shit. Ocho, what's going on, man? Talk to me, dog.
Oh no, we good. You know, man, that shit so goddamn fake.
Okay.
Yeah.
WWE.
He working.
You heard me?
He working.
Yeah,
he working on himself. She working on herself. And that's what needs to happen.
And that shit so goddamn fake.
Say a little more.
Yeah, man. Hell no. But I was gonna say something. I say, you know what? I ain't even finna give a table legs.
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
But you better go get that plate.
Oh yeah. Hey, I talked to Sister today.
I know you did.
And I was like, hey, what you think about Thanksgiving? Can I come get a plate?
Thursday.
Yeah, you can come see your child. You come see your child. I don't know if I'm gonna feed you. Yeah,
you get a plate. That one thing I know about my niece. She gonna make sure you fed.
Yeah.
And then say you get your black ball head. You know what up out of here. She gonna feed. She ain't gonna let you go away empty-handed. She ain't gonna let you go away empty-handed.
Yeah, but
no,
that was some bullshit.
But hey, in all honesty, Swish, do women in today's society do they still clean?
No, they straighten up. Straighten up. That's different, dog. No.
Man, I ain't heard that term in a long time. That's an old ass term.
Yeah, they straighten up. They don't clean. I ain't gonna lie though. Man, I got a solid one. She be throwing down. Like we still got a little cleaning service and shit, but like for her background and where she come from, it's a humbling experience for her and me. So it's like it's an appreciation level on both sides to be like, oh damn, like I know this is you out of your realm and you out of your element, but you pick up the slack here, and I feel like it works both ways. So it's like it's hard to find that balance.
Okay. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Hey, because I'm trying to think. I've never not had someone to like clean.
Yeah. So
I have a service that comes in 3 times a week. Normally had a service come in 2 times a week. They wash, they iron, they fold. You know, if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't know that I have animals because everything is so clean and so in place, so forth and so on. But I can get it. I can get how someone that's in my life would feel useless.
Yeah.
I've never booked a hotel room. I've never booked a reservation. I've never booked a rental car. Somebody's always done that for me.
People don't understand that though. Like they don't get that logic or like understanding of like, wait, what? Nobody's ever like, nah, like I've never done that.
Yeah,
like never done that.
So I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know how to get on. I wouldn't even know how to get on the thing and get a ticket. I'd be done paid $10,000 to go from here to go from LA to Atlanta, and I got on the wrong flight because I was like, oh, I thought. But hey, I'm gonna get back. You know what? I'm gonna book myself. I'm gonna book myself a ticket. I'm gonna book myself my own flight, my own ticket. but I got to get. Hold on. How would I got to get on like I have to like delta.com or something, huh? I just can't like just.
Nah, Spirit.
No.
How would I book a hotel? Oh, there's an app. What about hotels?
Expedia.
How I book a hotel? Oh,
Expedia.
That's what I've been using now. This is Orbit.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do that. I will book my own flight. I don't need nobody to book my flight.
There you go.
Ash shaking her head.
And it gonna go well. Ash already know.
Yeah.
He gonna show up, no car. He got no bags packed. He don't know where he going.
He gonna put the wrong
what terminal?
Yeah. That's what I'm afraid of, Ocho. And get there and I'm gonna be mad. Well, Mr. Boy.
Oh, that's December 31st.
Nah, I will let Shelly handle it. Shelly handle that. A woman started a very intense debate on Twitter this week. When y'all wash y'all body, do y'all hold on, no. When y'all wash y'all booty, ain't no booty, do y'all wipe up and down, or do you stick your whoa?
That's aggressive.
What you talking about, man?
There it is right there on your screen, Ocho.
That sound aggressive.
Yeah, that's real aggressive. It's very personal, but it's always front to back. Now you know that. You know that. You always front to back.
Do you use the same cloth to wipe your butt where you wash your face with?
We have 2 washcloths, I'm not sure.
It's my ass and my face. One of them. I ain't got but one. That's too much.
I don't wash my face with a washcloth though.
What you wash it with? Your hands?
Yeah. You got them gloves?
I got the gloves, and then I got an exfoliant that I also put in my hand and do the exfoliant shit. Right. I don't do all the washcloth. That's too wild for my face.
Yeah, for me, obviously, when you say it's too much laundry, though, every time when I travel, I only bring one outfit, no matter where I'm going. Sometimes if more than 3 days, I'm gonna wear that bitch every goddamn day because I leave room in my suitcase because I steal all my hotel towels. So it keeps me from having to buy towels because when you buy towels from Walmart, you buy towels from Target, they never dry you off the right way. So I always steal the hotel towels because they already broken in.
Yeah.
So I always have 2 towels.
The dermatologist told me I need to stop
wash my
that.
Face and one to wash my body.
Yeah, the dermatologist told me I need to stop using the towel, the cloth that I wash my body with. Right. He said I didn't need to use that on my face.
Yeah, you're not supposed to, huh? What are you doing?
You talking about a dry cloth?
Ocho, so you thought? Hold on. So you thought we had 2 towels? You thought we had 2 face cloths?
You talking about back then? I'm talking about now.
I just stopped doing that about 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, you tripping, man. So you wipe your ass and wipe your face too?
And my ass is my face.
Dog.
But
you make it seem like, oh, hold on. Ocho, you want to do all that, but you buried face nose deep in somebody's booty. But you worried about how clean your face is?
No. I be buried face nose deep in one booty.
Okay, but it's still a booty.
It's clean.
Oh, for sure.
I clean it.
Wait, what you talking about? Your lady? Yeah, I'm school down, for sure.
Yeah.
But y'all worried about using the face cloth that you wash your butt with and put it on your face, but you got your face implanted.
100%.
Yeah, but that's different. That's different.
Now, I'm not talking about fresh out the shower. I'm not talking about she done walked around all day and doing all that.
Yeah, she done walked around all day. She done spin class. She done worked out.
She ain't doing no 3-hour spin class and then talk about
glute ridges, lunge, all that. Shop. You catch it. Swish.
Hey, listen.
Hey, Ocho Swish catch her straight out the car.
No, sir.
Hey, yeah. Hey, that's perfect.
Hell no.
Natural. That's natural.
You said that's natural?
Hey, Swish. Hey, that's natural, man. That's that natural order. That natural order.
Nah. See, there you go. Man. See, Ocho, you see how you do too much? You see how bad Ocho? You see how bad Swish? He do too much.
I'm just being honest, and I hate that we had to go in this direction.
I respect your honesty.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, man. Hey, Unc, one day I say, hey, JR, Unc living in the 50s, man. I told him he gonna have to evolve at some point. Everybody using Apple, he on IBM.
Wait, what?
It's 2024. We're going in 20. And at some point, you're gonna have to put on your school
video. You gotta look
here.
up,
I'm done with computers. Last time I tried to do something, I effed that up. So even in my TVs, I'll be having to call Ash. Ash have to come over here and straighten the TVs out because all the passcodes in her name. So Ash have to drive over to my house and to set everything straight. Because I'm like, Ash, are you on the TV right now? Because they say too many TVs.
You're not an app guy, huh?
Nah,
so you ain't subscribing to nothing and doing all that.
I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no Uber Eats, no DoorDash. I ain't got no Uber. For? No, I'm saying I ain't got no Uber. I ain't got no Lyft. I ain't got no ride share. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no Venmo. Whatever cash, whatever. I ain't got no email. I ain't got nothing.
You got no email. Come on.
Nah, call me.
You got a flip phone. 98.
Bro, when I was at CBS, they tried to have sent me. They was like, well, you need to get an email. They set me up an email account, and then they would call and tell me what was on the email. So I never opened the email. I said, you just told me, so I don't need to check it. You just told me. We sent you an email that's telling that we changed itinerary, we changed the schedule, gonna be coming. I said, okay. Shelly has an email. Shelly will get it. Read, Shelly, what does it say? But I need you to screenshot it, send it to me in text form. Boom, we good.
How long Shelly been with you?
I ain't got no credit card on my phone. You got an app. I ain't got look. I can't.
Oh, so you had an assistant and everything your whole career?
Pretty much, yeah.
How much money was y'all making?
We weren't making them. No. See, my brother had a travel agency. Okay. So she booked all the flights, she booked all the hotels. So and man, check this out. I had my girlfriend that I was with for the longest. When she left, shut down everything because everything was on her computer and she had all the passcodes. I didn't know nothing.
Oh hell no!
You ain't asked for them?
She texted them to me, and
Are you a good guy?
And then I had to get. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she texted them to me because I couldn't get into anything. I couldn't control the heat. I couldn't get into the computers because I didn't know the password to get into computers. I couldn't get into anything. I couldn't control the lights. I couldn't control the sound in the house. I couldn't control nothing.
I mean, I just need better context. Why she left? What you did wrong?
Nah. We broke up.
I know what you did wrong.
I ain't do anything wrong. Ocho, we done talked about this situation. She said she wasn't happy. She moved on. It's okay. I ain't the first guy.
Is she really happy though?
I don't know. I hadn't talked to her in 5 years, 4.5 years.
So why don't you call her back?
Nah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. 1,000%.
Rolling in it right now. He good. He don't want no convenience other than what he got going on. He's straight.
That's Swish. That's what I do. I gotta drive. Hey, when I need to go somewhere, I ain't driving nowhere. The only place I'm driving is to the gym. Right. If I got anything that I got to do in an apartment, hey Kobe, you busy today? Nah, Mr. Sharpe, what you need? I need you to come scoop me. I ain't doing nothing.
I respect that.
Okay.
Oh, you travel with security too? Like you got a detail?
I don't. Ash and Jordan.
Well,
and they be walking, and they be walking. Well, Jordan walks so slow. Ash walks slow. You remember the first time we went to New York, and guys slowed down, and she was sweating. I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't travel with security.
Are you an on-time guy, or are you like right before the flight guy?
I'm on time.
Like 2 hours before the flight.
Ash is right before
2.5 hours before the flight. I ain't doing all that.
Yeah, I'd be there an hour before the flight.
I give you an hour.
Nah. But normally I fly Delta One of private suites. So I go to the thing before. And so I really, unless, if they have that service, I'll get that. I really don't go inside the belly of the airport. They take me, bring me up to the side of the plane, something like that.
That's a good LA contact. Ain't got that out here in Dallas.
Now it's time for our last segment of the day, and it's time for Q&A. And plus, when that travel, they be leaving me. Ash gonna stop and get something to eat. She gonna get some coffee. You want anything? I'm like, she gonna stop, get coffee. Even if she already had a cup on the way to the airport, she go get another cup when we get through security. She go into one of those stores to get something. Anybody want anything for the Ash? We just ate. You want anything? Oh, I know you want something. Here you go. I brought you a ginger ale. Jordan, I do drink it. Jordan, he already got like 6 bags of candy. I don't know where he got them from, but he got 6 bags in his
I'm rocking
bag.
with Jordan.
Nah,
That's
I'm
my
good.
dog. Skittles gummy.
Kenneth Johnson said, I'm an ex-marathoner and runner's trot are for real. So I guess that's what you get when you run a marathon and you kind of lose. I mean, I've seen what people lose control of their body, Ocho.
Right.
And, you lose control of your body. That's a muscle. Controls, being the ability to go to the bathroom. If you lose control of that, you lose control of your bowel movement. Yeah, and there you go.
Understandable. I think that's why I'm assuming it should be imperative before you run anything long, especially a marathon or before you do a triathlon, you have to be careful of what you put in your stomach before you run.
Mm-hmm.
Runner's trot is also known as runner's diarrhea or runner's colitis. Is a condition that causes frequent loose bowel movements during or after a run.
So this is going to happen.
Not to everybody, but
the chances
I'm
are
pretty
high.
sure, like probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's a sport I'm not going to play. We're going to have to find something else. That's a sport.
It's kind of like ultra marathons. When you talk about you running 75 or 100 miles or you're running 24 hours, things like that. Yeah, I need to find me a different hobby.
I can poop them. I got to poop them myself and then continue to proceed. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. I thought y'all was wild when I heard cats used to pee on themselves and all that. Like, all right, you know what? I can still play.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't do that. Nah.
Casey Taylor said, "Yo, Swish, remember when you were untying player shoes? I would do it to my teammates and say, J.R. Smith did it twice in the regular season game against Ops. Second time, I got a tech."
Yeah, I need that bread back. Straight up. They find the shit out of me for that shit. $50,000 for some shoestrings. God damn, that's the richest pair of shoes I ever non-wore. Damn.
Yeah, you could have bought some dead stock.
I swear, I could have bought a business with that and created my own shoes.
Ocho, JJ Carver said, Ocho live from Harry Potter stairs storage room.
Oh, you talking about the whole? Yeah.
You sitting on the toilet?
No, I'm sitting in the bathroom.
That's normally where the toilet is, Ocho.
No, I'm sitting in the bathroom on the outside. So the computer and the camera is set up on the sink, and this is the closet behind me. To my right here is the bathroom. The toilet right here. I could sit here and touch the toilet, and the bed is right here to my left. The little tiny ass boutique hotel is very nice though. Very nice.
How are 2 people supposed to sleep in that bed?
It ain't gonna be no 2 people. So it's just
you. Okay. Not on Thanksgiving though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gonna try to go over there. He gonna try to go over there and sweet talk.
Want some of this pie, baby?
Stand your ground, Rail.
It's too soon. It's too soon, boy.
Soon. Stand your ground, Rail.
That's fine.
He's over there try to sweet talk you and make him bring a gift.
Whose side you on,
Hey, hey, listen. It's too soon. You know what?
I'm in the middle.
I'm gonna wait till the 25th of December.
Boy, you dirty, Ocho.
Yeah, if there's gonna be an opportunity and a chance, it'll be that day.
It's gonna be that day, huh?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be that day.
Boy, you bring out the big gun there, boy.
I ain't got no choice. Look at it.
Shoot the butt. I hear you.
Might as well.
Can't wait.
Swish, we're gonna let you answer this one. 4KT said, start, bench, cut, bust edition. Darko Milicic, Hassan Thabit, or Anthony Bennett.
Darko.
So you got to start one, bench one, cut one. Darko Milicic, Hassan Thabit, Anthony Bennett.
I guess Darko is the only one who really actually played So Darko, Sheen, because what's my New York boy, and Canadian last, Anthony Bennett.
So you're gonna start Darko, you're gonna bench the beat, and you cutting Anthony Bennett.
I mean, Darko's still the number
Anthony
two pick now.
Yeah, he was 3.
No, he was 2.
Anthony Bennett was number 1.
Anthony Bennett was trash. Anthony Bennett was.
What you mean was?
He was trash. He was bad. I mean, he might be still.
The beat was number 2 though, right?
Was he? To beat? I thought he was like 7 or 9 or something.
What pick did the beat go?
I feel like he dropped. Hashim, you
second? He went second.
Did he?
Yeah. Yes. To the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that's a bad pick. Who else was in that draft?
Who else? Who went first in that pick?
That ain't Blake draft, is it?
It is. Blake was 1.
So they had an opportunity to draft Steph. Yo.
Yeah, and they had the opportunity to get Harden.
Oh my God.
Damn.
DeMar DeRozan, Steph Curry, Holiday, Teague. Yep.
Wow.
The beat it was. Mikael Brock said, "Hey guys, I'm a big fan from London, and I'm coming to Miami today for the first time. What food spots would you recommend, Ocho?"
Shout out to the London.
Hey, listen,
blokes.
if you're going to Miami, you gotta try. Write this down real quick. If you're going to Miami,
Tootsies.
listen to me.
Tootsies.
We gonna get the Tootsies. Kayvon Webster, very good friend of mine, had a spot called Smith and Webster. Write that down. Smith and Webster. Then there's a friend of mine that I grew up with, childhood friend, who also has a place in Liberty City. You don't have to worry about anything. Liberty City is gentrified now. It's called I Crave. You'll like that. Try I Crave. Another spot that I frequent is a Cuban spot that you might like. It's called Havana Cuban Cuisine.
Okay.
And after that, there are a bunch of 5-star restaurants that I never go to that you will love that are on South Beach. And those, I put that, I'm sure you're probably going with the misses or something.
Shout out my boy Miles Prime.
Yeah. The 3 I gave you are for me. The price point is cost efficient for the way I like to spend. Outside of that, the rest of the restaurants, the 5-star stuff, you on your own.
Oh, must love cash. Hey, Shannon Ocho, seems like you're interested in a younger woman. Would a mature, successful millennial who can cook be your type? P.S. She would pass gas in private at all times, asking for a friend.
Okay. She asking for herself. She's shooting that shot.
Hold on. Why she say pass gas in private?
Because he say women can't pass gas in front of him.
No, you got to go to the bathroom. You ain't finna do that in front of me.
I hear you.
I'm old school, Swish. No, we're not finna.
It's hard, man. I seen some things come out of these things, man, and they about 7, 15, and at this point, it's just like 2 months. Like I was there for the whole thing. I caught little homie. So for you to let go,
yeah, I was there too, but he ain't smell. She didn't smell. My bad.
I don't know where you was at. That shit was in here rocking.
I know. I don't. Hold on. So a woman. Here, let me get this right, Ocho. A woman can ask that a man be 6 foot or above,
right?
Weigh 200 or above,
right?
Make X amount,
right? Got to be a provider. Got to be a provider.
I say just don't pass gas in front. Oh man, I can't. Nah, see,
no.
You want a man to be over 6 foot. You want him to be over 200 pounds. You want him to be able to travel. You want him to make 6 figures. You want all that. But if I say a lady just go to the bathroom and pass gas, I'm confused. It seems like when we have stipulations, that's out of the realm of possibility.
But that's a little harsh though, huh? Like to me, to me, if they asking all of that, like to me, it's like, okay, if you asking all of that, just don't complain. When I got marathon shape, when I'm in marathon shape, I work like an athlete and my appetite is built like an athlete, just make sure you can provide an athlete's meal consistently.
Mm.
And if you can't do that, then it's complaints and like, I got a headache. I'm tired.
I don't care if you cook like Bobby Flay and Gordon Ramsay. You're not passing gas around me. So that's off the table. I don't care if you make $10 million a year. You can out-earn me. That ain't happening.
Oh, nah. Hey, if she
There
cut
are
the
things
check,
that look.
I put the wig on, I make the bacon, I put the eggs.
Nah.
What's happening? You said what?
Nah. That's got to be
Stedman.
Swish. Swish. They got to be a line. They got to be a line. Swish, I don't think that's asking too much. Just to go to the bathroom to pass gas? Man, if it have no contest, you dropping the ball.
What if it's silent though?
That ain't happen, Swish. Because when I'm gonna listen.
So you gonna let yours rip though?
No. You won't find a woman that'll tell you that I've done that in front of her. You can't find a woman to tell you I've gone to the bathroom in front of her. When I go to the bathroom and pee, I turn the water on so you can't hear it.
I ain't gonna lie, I go all the way in the back. I go to a whole nother bathroom. I go upstairs.
Yeah. Listen, and I understand, Shannon, that's just natural. Yes, I understand that it's natural. It's a body function. Well, take your body, so since your legs functioning, walk your ass to the bathroom and do it.
Hey, you'll never know true love until you can use the bathroom with your partner right there. Right.
Well, I don't know. I ain't never had it, and ain't gonna have it.
I'm just
ain't gonna have it.
My grandma, my granddaddy always said, man, when you're comfortable enough to use the bathroom with the door open, you can hold a conversation with your partner. That is the definition of true love.
Ain't what we talking about. Whatever that's important, you wait till you get your stinky ass up out the bathroom. I'm gonna wait till I get my ass out the bathroom. We not finna talk.
Listen to me. Stay with me now. Some of the greatest conversations are had when you're using the bathroom. Because I don't know when you use the bathroom. I'm on there about 30, 40 minutes,
sure.
you know? So that's a perfect time where I can't run and I can engage and listen to whatever it is you need to say. That's the best time to get whatever you need to get off your chest.
It's a window. It's a nice window for you.
Perfect window.
Listen, a lot of times they don't even know. We don't even know. We got all these rooms in this house. We ain't.
You got money. Oh, you got money. At first, when I first start dating, man, please. I send them, man, I sure could use some orange juice. Can you go to the store and get some orange juice? Anything else you need? Ain't no way.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't no way. You sending her outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I would go to the guest house.
How much money you got?
Goddamn.
True story. I had a guest house and I had a gym. I had to turn it was a 3-car garage, but I turned it into a gym. I would put my workout clothes and everything. I'm finna go work out. I'll go to the guest house, go use the bathroom, and come back in. I was like, nah, I didn't feel like it today.
In Denver or Baltimore? Because goddamn, that's
in Denver. I was in LA.
Oh, this is recent.
Oh yeah, in LA when I was in LA. Oh, but when I was in Denver, no. You're not gonna find one because I don't do that. I don't do that in front of them. I go to, like I said, we got 3-4 bathrooms. Hey, I'm gone.
I don't know how you pull that one off. That's a tough one. That's like Superman stepping in the damn phone booth.
Nah, I can't because you know what it is, guys.
My turnaround ain't that fast. I gotta sit there for a minute.
Nah, we grew up, but you have to understand, Swish. I grew up around women, and so me and my brother was the only ones in the house. That's why I always wear shirts. I don't. I'm from the shower. I put lotion on. I got my clothes back on. I don't walk around. I don't walk through my house naked. I don't walk through my house barefooted because that's how we grew up. And I remember I was about 10 years old, and my grandma said, "Boy, I had my jockey. We call them jockey shorts." My grandma said, "Boy, put some shorts on over there and put a t-shirt on." And from that point on, in front of women, I just felt like okay, I'm not supposed to be walking around like that.
I
And
respect that. I respect the hell out of that. Mines ain't raising me like that.
Look at Ocho. Ocho looking at me like, I'll be at that thing.
Nah, I swear, butt ass nigga. Straight up, running across the damn kitchen table. Like, man, shit.
Nah. Earl C said, JR, how hard is it chasing around Steph and Clay in the finals? Did you prepare differently? If so, what did you do?
No, I didn't prepare differently. For me, it was I already had it. Like by the time I was coming off and guarding them, I was already playing DeMar in the Eastern Conference Finals. So I kind of had like a deny the ball aspect with him. With like a D Rose and Jimmy is kind of like the similar. So for me, it was always like try to make it hard for them to even catch the ball, because if they catch the ball, that's when they're most dangerous. So if I don't let them catch it, that's the only way I honestly used to play it. So for me, my biggest thing, I used to run about 6-7 miles a game, which is a lot for an NBA game. But
hell yeah,
just on I used to try to focus on beating the person to their spot more than anything, because by the time you counter and the person make a lob pass or whatever else, I can make at that point I'm relying on athletic ability. But if I'm smart enough to know y'all plays and beat you to the spot, then everything else I can adjust on.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes this edition of Nightcap. We want to thank you for joining us for a very special Nightcap basketball style. I am your favorite Shannon Sharpe. Bottom left, your favorite 85, Liberty City's own, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro, the Bengals Ring of Fame honoree. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Just call him Ocho. The guy to your bottom right is a two-time NBA champ, first-round draft pick, came into the league. He entered the dunk contest and one of the great three-point shooters in NBA history. He was never afraid to take a big shot. No shot was a bad shot for J.R. Swish Smith. Thank you for joining us, J.R. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button. And guys, do us a favor. Go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We want to thank you for mattering. Thank you for helping Nightcap matter. And thank you again. And we wish you, hopefully, your continued support. Please make sure you check out Shay by Laportier. We have it in stock. The holidays, Thanksgiving is next Thursday. You got Christmas after that, and you got New Year's. And what better way to have a festive holiday season than with a bottle of Shay by Laportier? And always remember to drink responsibly. Please check out my clothing company. That's 84, with 84 being spelled out. And we had new releases drop. I Was Hell When I Was Well t-shirts. I'll lie for you before I lie to you. Black Nightcap hoodies. Stay With Me Now is also in hoodie form. And our bestsellers, the Unkin Ocho tees, also comes in black. We dropped those last week. Quantities are limited, so make sure you grab yours while supplies last. The Cavs defeated the Pelicans 128-100. And the Cavs bounced back. Oh, the Cavs bounced back. That was it. They beat the Pelicans 128-100. The Grizzlies defeated the 76ers 117-111. But that wasn't the story. The story was the team meeting they had, and Tyrese Maxey asked Joel Embiid to be on time, not for everything, to be on time. We can understand what happens when teams start to lose and players are not being accountable. This is what happens. Frustration starts to build, and you have to have team meetings, 12, 13 games into the season. So thank you for joining us for Nightcap. I'm he's Ocho, he's Swish. We'll see you next week with Basketball Edition, but we're back tomorrow after Thursday Night Football. Thank you. Good night. God bless.